Welcome, Nation. This is the Cover 3 show, but as you notice, it's only two of us. The Cover 2 show with my host from the Central Valley, Chuy NFL News and Podcast.
What's cracking?
And I am Chris for Raiders podcast from the Southern section. We're missing a Northern Cal guy, Raider Nation, because he's in the hospital with his new little Raider. Was born Monday.
Yeah.
Monday morning. He said around 10 o'clock at Monday. So we're going to make sure we send him congratulations. He'll probably pop in, but right now he's in the hospital. Taking care of the little one like a real dad should. So, how you doing? How you doing, Chuy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I've been super busy, you know what I mean? Moving. Finally kind of getting settled in a little bit. Living out of boxes right now, but we there, you know what I mean? Slowly but surely.
Man, I'm not moving. I hate moving. I don't want to move no more. I'm done moving.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Let's see what's happening in the chat right now. Who we got in here? We got Mr. Robert Pena. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Pena? My 2 cents is here. Hey, my 2 cents. And Geomax.
Yo, what's cracking?
Nomad's in building. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so Jason, he's in hospital. He said he'll pop in now and then. He'll only be on his phone, so he'll pop in now and then. So today's show, Chuy and I are going to talk about the upcoming first game of the season. Are you excited?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Are you excited?
I'm excited, a little nervous. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people say it's not a big game. I get it. You know what I mean? As far as division wins and all that. But to me, man, losing against McDaniels, especially his offense, it's a no-go. We can't let that happen.
You can't. Nah, we got to embarrass him.
Yeah. Not only that, but all the ex-Raiders that went that way too. You know what I mean? They got a little squad over there. So for them to get that redemption, it's going to be a slap in the face week 1.
Yeah. No, it's not a divisional game. That's not until the second game, but it's an AFC game. So if it comes down to it, if, say, for instance, the Raiders and the Patriots are dead even for that last or whatever wildcard spot, they'll go by wins and losses. If Raiders can beat them, they could have that tiebreaker. So it's important. Hey, Milo's building. Fashion World, what's going on? Dobbin.
Milo was cracking.
Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Dobbin, can I get a mod?
But we are the Raiders. That's right. We're the Raiders.
Stick around, man. Stick around.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking at it. I mean, we had a show with my buddy 805 Sunday. We're talking matchups. So I didn't quite hear your out there take on it yet. So we're gonna go by each, let's say, squad, like the tight end squad, the cornerback squad, linebacker, etc., so on. We're gonna talk about those. See who has the advantage and who has a disadvantage.
Yeah. And that's the crazy part is I feel like these teams, both the Patriots and ourselves, man, we're kind of in the same situation, same boat. You know what I mean? We're both trying to get the ball rolling. Both haven't been good in quite some time. I mean, I know Patriots, you know what I mean? They haven't really done shit since Brady left them. And I mean, dude, we haven't been good in fucking years. So we're both trying to get our, you know what I mean, get our wins up. We're both out there trying to strive for something greater. So it's gonna be a tough first game.
Yeah. Because they both got something to prove. They got both got new head coaches. Oh, sorry guys. Both got new head coaches, new OCs. Their DC is new. I didn't know he was new. So we got to make sure he understands how to play NFL games. Go ahead and just beat him up. So with that said, let's talk about who has the advantage and what team has a disadvantage, or who's better at what positions. Let's start off with the offense, the O-line. Now,
that's tough.
Their O-line, they had 3 rookies. I think 3 rookies, 1 returning vet, and some else they picked up. And then plus our line. So, who do you think had advantage there?
That's a good one. I think honestly we have the upper hand when it comes to offensive line. But the thing I do dig about the Patriots offensive line, like they got some big boys over there, dude. I mean, they're like 6'6", 3 something, you know what I mean? And that's I'm the kind of guy I like going after big linemen, big nose tackles, things like that. So I mean, the Patriots, I think they'll have a decent O line, but and overall, I think by far we have a much better offensive line than the Patriots do.
Yeah, I think so too. Because like I said, they had three rookies, but they are big, but they still rookies going against our veteran deal. We get to the defensive line in a minute. But I
Yeah, don't
think
get
we
me
got a
wrong though. Will Campbell, he's gonna be good, but I mean they're rookies, so
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I think we advanced there too. Because our line, the youngest one there is what JPJ and Glaze. They're his second year, so
exactly.
they've been through the war already, and they started most of last season, so they already been through the war. They've seen things.
Yeah, they know how to
Um,
move already. You know what I mean? They already know how the team wants to play, and man, chat's going crazy, man. Appreciate you guys, bro.
hey Sam, what's up, Sam Tonkin? Yeah, yeah. So I think old line. I think we have advantage in that. We go to the tight ends. Well, we know who won that battle already.
Yeah, that's hands down for us. I mean, I do like Hunter Henry. I do think Austin Hooper. You know, I mean, he's a good backup for tight end, but overall, Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer. I mean, dude, Michael Mayer was our best tight end at one point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to have him there as a second, it's like fuck. I mean, we're killing it. Brock Bowers arguably top three tight end in the league. I mean, behind Kittle and Kelsey. I mean, if Bowers goes in there and does what he does again, I think he'd be number one.
Well, actually, he is number one. They ranked him as number one.
They ranked him at one. That's
For the
crazy.
preseason polls, they ranked him number one. One is him,
Yeah,
then that guy over there that with the orange and mustard color, and then Kittle. So they have him at number one ranked.
yeah, that's wild. I mean, you know what I mean. Like I said, again, it's the first year, so I mean, he probably was the best tight end last year, though, hands down. If that's what they're ranking it on, you know what I mean. But like, as in career wise, I mean, you can't knock Kittle and Kelsey, but Bowers, yeah, he's definitely up there.
No, you cannot look past those two guys at all whatsoever. So Tyler Runlap has advanced to the Raiders. Now let's
Yeah,
go back to the other two skill positions. Not talking about quarterbacks yet. We're talking about skill positions. So the receivers,
yeah,
um, they have who they have on the team. I forgot the guy's name, and they got Stephon Diggs.
yeah. They got Stephon Diggs. They got Mac Hollins, who was the X Raider,
Yeah,
was on the Bills. The Mario Douglas, Kyle Williams. He's a pretty good wide receiver. Kayshawn Boot, he's another one. And that's pretty much, I mean, all they got. But
yeah,
they got a good little squad.
yeah. I heard Diggs a little banged up, but a lot of people get banged up right before they start the season. So, um, I don't. I think you have a little edge on that because after we signed Mark Cooper, a Wily veteran, I know Chicory Maj is still there. Excuse me, Chicory Maj is still there despite all the contract talk. He's still there.
Yeah,
You got that Thornton, and then you got Tucker.
Jack
So
Bash.
and Jack Best. So we got two speed demons, two possession receivers, one veteran. So we might have advantage there, depending, you know, probably a slight advantage, but I'll still give it to the Raiders on that.
Yeah. I throw that one in like a tie kind of situation. It's
Yeah,
tough, man. I mean, just based on they do have um fucking Stephon Diggs, you know what I mean? He's arguably like one of the top dogs in the league. I mean, Mac Hollins, he's kind of like an Amari Cooper. I mean, I know Amari Cooper, he did his thing, bro. Like he has seven years where he hit 1,000 yards. So I mean, I have no doubt on Amari Cooper. It's just I feel Amari Cooper needs to be in the right situation for him to be good. You know what I mean? Um, but I don't know, man. I mean, and then even with the rookies they got, so I kind of throw that one in like a tie. You know what I mean? That's a tough one.
yeah. As I said, it's supposed to be a slight advantage, if any. So it's very slight. It's almost like a toss up for that.
Yeah,
Then now,
it's a split.
the running backs. That's the running back room. We got Genty, they got Henderson, two rookies. And
Yeah.
this sort of show what he can do in the preseason with that kickoff return,
Oh
and
yeah.
a few runs. Gentry only showed his true skill in that second game of the 49ers, what he can do. Because he didn't play that much in the third game. I think he had three, maybe using it for like three downs, and he was out.
Yeah.
Then, then our backups, Moser, Zamir White. Zamir
Yeah.
White, go ahead.
Don't forget about Ramondre Stevenson on the Patriots too. He's a really good running back.
Well, I was talking about, yeah, I was something about the Raiders, what they have. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I was saying that we had Zamir White, and he kind of showed what we expected from him in that 49er game. This is what
Yeah.
we expected when we drafted you to do that kind of runs, the power runs,
Yeah.
getting down the middle. But I had to do that do the offensive line too. But any event that
Exactly.
okay, if you can show that the rest of the season, I'm thrilled. We can rename you Zeus again.
Yeah, and
Make
that's
him
why I was telling everybody the offensive line is a whole lot better than what it was because I mean, look what we're doing in Zamir. You know what I mean? Zamir's finally he's seeing holes now. Now I know, you know what I mean. It was preseason, might not have been up against the starters, but just to see how that front offensive line starting was looking, it looks a
yeah,
whole lot better than what it was.
wait, it
Bigger men,
does.
just crack a
It's
big
a way
dog.
to be. Yeah, yeah. Like you said, they have Henderson and Stewart. What's the other running back they have? Yeah, he's a decent veteran. He's also banged up a little bit. But like I said, a lot of people gonna be banged up and getting the start of the season because they had them hard practicing and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
Well, so overall, I think the Raiders have a little advantage over on the offense. That's what I think
yeah,
than they do. They have McDummy over there, and then we have Chip Kelly, offensive coordinator. Both coordinators can be creative. I think Chip Kelly's a little more creative than McDaniels is. You know,
yeah,
he can run all kind of different kind of offenses and assess at your way. You know, hey Franklin,
yeah.
what's up?
I mean, the thing, yeah, I have no faith in McDaniels whatsoever. Like, I honestly don't think the Patriots offense is gonna do what people think they're gonna do this year, just based on they got fucking Josh McDaniels. That's gonna be their downfall. And like that, yeah. And when it comes down to it, I mean, like you said, bro, the whole as an offense, looking at, I mean, you got Chip Kelly going up against Josh McDaniels. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Josh McDaniels outsmarting or out calling plays by Chip Kelly whatsoever.
Yeah, well, we talking about McDummy. I forgot what show was that. But we was talking about McDaniel's. Yeah, he's a good offensive coordinator. Yeah, because he had that player that's the owner. That's part owner of our team now. He had Brady.
And he had Bill
And
Belichick as head coach.
yeah, exactly. If you had Brady in your team the way he was playing, yeah, the offense is gonna look awesome. But I said, well, McDaniel's needed Brady more than Brady needed him because Brady said, "Hey, I go somewhere else in the Super Bowl." And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
But now
yeah,
Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl, so it wasn't necessarily him. McDummy that created Brady. Brady created McDaniel's or McDummy, whatever you want to call
yeah. He got blessed with a good quarterback. You know what I mean? That's what made him look so good. And not only
him.
that, but we all know, fucking Belichick, he runs the whole team, bro. Like that. That's the kind of coach he is.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
he like he's hands in on everything.
Rose Time, welcome to the show, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Little big
Yeah,
dog.
so I think Chip will outcoach the with McDonald's play calling. All
By
right,
far.
so I think we covered the offense. Got the offensive line, tight ends, receivers, running backs. Now the most crucial part of this is that freaking defense. Chuy, I'll let you start that off. Go ahead.
Yeah, defense. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think our defense has an edge on this defense just based on the shit we have been seeing from offseason. Like, I'm not saying, you know what I mean, we're top defense in the league, but you have Max Crosby, dude, and not just him, but all the backups and depth that we have. Tonka Hemingway, guys like that. Like those are like physical guys. We got Jamal Adams, man, Jeremy Chin, you know what I mean? Like all these dudes really play physical. I know the Patriots, they got a couple guys on their squad. I mean, Christian Gonzalez, I mean, Robert Spillane, all time, you know what I mean? Everyone loves him, right? Raiders till they die, huh? But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like when it comes down to it, I feel like our team has a little more experience, and the young guys that we do got have a little more of an edge than they do. Because don't get me wrong, man. I mean, I feel like that run stop. I feel like we're gonna have a mean run stop this year, just based on the tools that we do have. And then I mean, Jamal Adams, man, he's one to be messed with. You know, what I mean, he's the one to bring the boom. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our defensive line is finally stocked with reserves, with backups. We didn't have that last year. When somebody go down there, and we took a big dive in the quality
Yeah.
of the linemen. Now we got guys that can plug and play and could keep it up. In case one of the guys had to go out for a minute for a breather or someone he got tweaked somewhere, got a little nerve pinch or whatever. Whoever comes after him, it won't drastically decline. It might go down a little bit, but it won't drop way down.
Exactly.
So, and we'll talk about the quarterback to the at the end. Man, I was going to compare the quarterbacks with the head coach, but yeah, I think we got probably a little advantage over that. You know, Kuntz looked much better in that 49er game. He has been his twist back and everything else. So hopefully he can get back to his true form like he was back in 23, whether he was just getting the backfield, sacking quarterbacks, and also very importantly, stopping that run on the edge. Because I know we got beat badly in that first game against Seattle or preseason. The edge
Oh
was
yeah,
not even
it was bad.
protected.
Yeah, it's going to be one to see. You know what I mean? And that's the main reason why Max Crosby had to go out there and play 100% of the snaps was because we had no one else to who you going to throw out there when it's in a critical situation. I mean, that's
Yeah.
why he's out. But you know, what I mean, we finally have people that can go in there and let off some steam, let Max get some breath. You know what I mean? Let the starters get some air in them. So I feel like that defensive line is going to have a whole lot more energy than it did last year. I'm talking Max Crosby too. I mean, and we already know how good he is. Like I feel, give him some breaks. You know what I mean? Let him rest. I mean, the
Mhm.
dude's gonna be a monster.
Yeah, because Pete Carroll's going to tell Max, no, you're coming out. Max ain't got nothing to say about it. So Pete Carroll, yeah, you need to take a breather, sit down. We'll put somebody
Yeah,
right now until you get your breath. Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's coming out with some injuries, and we don't want to have that happen again. Like when we need him, he's there instead of being out on the sidelines or hurt. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm sure Pete Carroll's not going to allow him to go out there and push every
No,
single down. I mean,
no,
Max Crosby want to. I love his spirit about doing that, but Pete Carroll say, no, we're going to need you towards the end in case we got to make that playoff push.
yeah, and that's the good thing about the head coach we do got. He's not gonna allow some dumb shit like that. And that's why I don't see him going out there and putting Genty in a hole right away. You know what I mean? Because I mean, Antonio Pierce, dude, we've seen what he did. I mean, he let the players run the show,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and that's where he went wrong, and that's where he lost his head coach role. But yeah, it's good to see that we're finally getting stability in the organization because we haven't had the Raider Nation has not had any stability in quite some time. I mean, we're flipping and flopping through head coaches, quarterbacks. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's been ugly. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people were so superstitious on Pete Carroll is because they say we need someone for the long run, and we don't know how long Pete Carroll has.
Yeah.
So I get that. I get where people come with that. But while he's here, man, I mean, we got to. That's why I feel like this team's trying to win now. You know what I mean? This team's not. I get it. Everyone's in it for the long haul, but Pete Carroll, he knows like, hey, I gotta do something here.
Well, you know what? If we get to that winning culture, we win a lot of games. We can get another head coach if we need to. Maybe another head coach might want to come here, or we hire within, like either Chip Kelly or Patrick
Yeah,
Brown.
I was thinking
So
about that.
either way you look at it, there's no coach going to come to this organization if we keep losing and getting embarrassed like we did, because you don't want to come here and put that on your resume when you go if you need to apply for another head coach job. Look at that resume. It's like, well, you see, you guys were 2-15 this year, you guys were 14 last year, then you guys were 3-14 the following year, and you didn't do anything. They're not gonna hire you. So once you get that culture, winning culture back, where we winning games, like making the playoffs, then maybe they
Yeah,
can hire, like I said, hire outside or hire within. So
and
first
win a
of all,
playoff
first,
game. We gotta
yeah,
win it.
playoff games. But first as first, let's get those games. Let's win some games. You know. Um. So yeah, that defensive line. I don't know who they have on defensive line, but I do know they got a new defensive coordinator. I've never seen what he does. So preseason, of course, they didn't show everything like we didn't show everything. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But in that case, I'll get the edge to our defensive coordinator, Patrick Graham. Linebackers, they have Spillane. What do we have?
Oh shit, we got. I feel good about our honestly our linebacker room. I feel super confident in just based on how much experience is mixed upon all three of them starters that we got. You know what I mean? Like them dudes have really been deep, and I mean they've been deep in playoffs. They've all seen a Super Bowl. Two of them won a Super Bowl, so they know what it takes. You know what I mean? They know what you got to do. They've been around the spirit, and that's why I was so hyped. You know what I mean on all the players who've been places like Tristan McCollum. You know what I mean? Guys like that. Like they've been. He was just on the Eagles last year. You know what I mean? Like he's been there, done that, and he's seen it. He knows what he got to do. And we need guys who could bring that winning spirit here, man, because we haven't had a winning spirit here in a long time. And that's what it takes. I mean, sometimes you gotta get them guys who've been there and done that to come in here and show everyone like, hey, this is how it's done. You know what I mean? I mean, experience, I mean, it says a lot, especially guys who have been active with experience. Because I know there's guys who have experience that been sitting on the bench for 5, 6 years. I'm talking about these guys have been actively playing, bro, like starting on different teams. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the good part.
Well, even sometimes sitting on a bench, you get to see things, you get to learn things that way too as well. So
No doubt.
that's not bad, but nothing beats actual playing experience. You know, you got to get out there and do it because each player, you know, linebackers, not each linebackers are the same.
Yeah.
So you know, each got to play. But I think we would do good in the linebacker core because we got run stoppers. A couple of guys like Devin White can cover the pass. So hey, salute 805. What's going on? How you
Big
doing,
dog
brother?
was cracking.
So I think we're setting linebacker. I mean, they have a couple good linebackers too. One's playing. Actually, I don't know Pages routes. The routes are too much. I really don't study them because I don't care for them. So Spillane, they got that. Uh, I
They got
think we have
Christian Ellis,
Chris
Harold
Nell.
Landry. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too much about those guys, but we'll see how they play because they're playing a 3-4.
Yeah.
And so Spillane won't be the middle linebacker like he was with us. They're playing a 3-4 where they can put him on the line or put whoever they want on the line. So we'll see how that works out for them. Hopefully it doesn't work out, but that's what they're going to do. Now,
And we got the birds
cornerbacks,
back there.
cornerbacks, I definitely get to the Patriots right now. Christian Gonzalez and
Yeah.
other those guys, I give the cornerback room to them because they have a better cornerback D back room than we do. I do
Yeah.
believe.
Charles Woods, Craig Woodson, Marcus Jones. I mean,
Yeah. So that's
we're
that's going.
yeah. And then that's our biggest struggle. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel there is potential that we do got, but it's like if we're really dependent on Eric Stokes to go out there and be the guy to solidify the defensive secondary, like I'm not confident in that being what it needs to be in order to really stop some deep bombs, because that's what's been killing us these last years. They've been killing us on the deep balls, and we've been getting crushed by every team. And it's been sad to see, bro. I mean, we've seen the gaps from all the games. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's preseason, but I've seen a whole lot of gaps too, within the middle of the field and things like that. But yeah, as far as the secondary, man, I mean, there's a whole lot of question marks there for the Raiders.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. By the way, in case you notice, guys, that came in, this is the Cover 3 show. We mentioned one of our partners. He is now in a hospital celebrating the birth of his newborn baby girl, who was
Yep.
born Monday morning at 10 a.m. So just to let you know, that's why he's not here. He might pop in, but he's in the hospital right now with him and his wife and a new baby daughter. So we'll see if he pops in. All right. Let's see. The Raiders suck. Yeah, they did for a few years. We understand that. That ain't nothing new. You actually getting us old news. We know the Raiders suck. It's stuff for like 3, 4 years. But that's this new era now. So we'll see what happens. Let's see who came on. Raiders Shield. Hey, what's up, Nav? Nav came in the building.
What's cracking, Nav?
Someone else came in the building. I missed. I got 805. Just want to make sure I acknowledge everybody.
Oh, Sev.
Uh, said local Lokes Hood Tail. What's going on? I don't know if I said
Yeah,
that right.
he's a Bronco fan. He's pretty cool though, man.
Well, I mean, we accept all fans here. You know, it's a rare
Yep.
channel, but you can come in.
East
See,
Coast
East
was
Coast
cracking, big dog.
next came in. It was East Coast. East Coast. But yeah, I'll give it back to the Raiders on that. I mean, the Patriots on the cornerback room because our cornerback room has to prove himself because it's kind of suspect.
Yeah.
Like you said, Eric Stokes, he was good in his first year when he came out of college at Green Bay. Then the injuries
Told you.
happened, or they piled up. Then he kind of digressed. So let's see if he can bring that magic back he had in his first year with Green Bay. If he does, we'll be okay. And then you got Damian Porter, who's a rookie. You know, he got burned on a few plays,
I'm
preseason.
not. Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's in the NFL, but like, dude, like the tackling is sloppy on Darian Porter's side. You know what I mean? I seen him miss like 2 or 3 tackles, and it's like, dude, instead of laying the hit on him, just wrap him up. You know what I mean? You don't got to hit stick the dude like you're a Madden. Like it's real life football. People bounce like if you try to go up and do a shoulder hit like that to Genty, he's probably gonna break it. You know what I mean? You got to go in there and wrap these guys up. And that secondary, bro. I mean, dude, there was a whole lot of blown tackles that really just made. That's really what pushed me, bro, to not like this secondary. Is they can't fucking tackle, bro. And that's the main part of football is you can't you're not guaranteed an interception every game. It's not gonna happen. But you're
Yeah,
guaranteed to go in there and get a tackle. You know what I mean? That's what football is about.
I
And
agree with
for them to be blowing tackles like that in all preseason is like that just sold me. That just told me them guys are not there yet.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that because you guys got to wrap up. Because when we play football, the first thing they teach you is wrap up when you're tackling somebody.
Yeah.
Because you can go get that shoulder hip to get on the highlight reel. That's fine, but not all the time. You got to make sure these guys either you tackle them or you hold them just enough so your other teammates can come finish them off, and they
Yeah.
wasn't doing that. Especially one on one. If you playing one on one, definitely you have to tackle the guy because you have no help coming for a few seconds.
Yeah. And that's
So
what we seen from Jonathan Abram. You know what I mean? We thought he was gonna be one of them dudes to go out there and lay the hits. But we seen what he did, whole lot of flags and a whole lot of missed tackles.
he was, but he was mad. He was mad and hit stick. That's all he was. Hit, hit, hit.
He's like a
Wouldn't wrap
whistle,
up,
bro.
wouldn't do anything. And he couldn't cover for crap anywhere. So
He
that's
couldn't.
all he
He
wanted to
couldn't.
do is hit. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you're like Jamal Adams, bro, like every hit
Right.
he's made, I've been pretty like, hey, this dude is smart. You know what I mean? He knows when to lay it and he knows when to wrap you up. And
What's up?
that's what a veteran does.
Hey, Pedro, welcome to the show. I'll be happy if the Rares are a playoff bubble team. Yeah, I'll be happy if they get to the playoffs. That means they won more than 4 games. So yeah, I'll be
Ah, right. Shit, more
happy.
than 8.
Yeah,
I'd be
exactly.
happy if we get 8. I'll be happy, bro. Because I mean, shit, it's a new feeling.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
Hasn't been on. Yeah, he did. He got suckered a bunch of times. You watch him out there like, dude, check it. He's one of his smart the ball. He had no concept of how to play football at that point in time in his life. You're like, I just want to hit people.
he just wants to
Hey,
hit.
go put me in. Me hit ball carrier. Me hit ball carrier. That's all he did. And then sometimes he
Yeah,
missed it. His angles were bad. I remember one game I forgot who we were playing, but I mean he missed. He's the last guy on defense, and his angle was so bad. The dude was looking back at him like, "Damn, dude." I was like, "What was that? 49?"
I thought you were gonna lay a hit on me.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
saw him. I saw him on the side. So shit. I'm getting ready for the hit, and I'm looking back. He ran out of bounds. Like, man, what the hell?
yeah, he was horrible, man, and that's what I've seen though. You know what I mean? This preseason, I was like, we do not need that. But that's what I'm saying. Like I have faith, you know what I mean, in guys on the team, of course, Max Crosby, Butler, you know what I mean, guys like that, bro, that really go in there and do what they got to do.
Yeah, Mickey and Mikey. I agree. There's two numbers that are reserved for like one of them guys. What, three? Well, probably four. But 24 is one of them. You give me a
Yeah,
special D back to wear 24. I know Beast Mode wore 24 as running back. Okay, that's fine with me. But no, you got to earn. That's one numbers that we don't retire numbers, but that's the number you have to earn to wear that number. That and Tim Brown's number 81. That's the numbers you have to earn. Howie Long's number 75. I think those numbers have to be earned. There's a few other numbers out there, but you
double
know,
zero.
but no, they can't wear 00 no more. So
That'd be
that number,
nice. Had they brought that shit back.
yeah, that's the only number that's retired. Uh, Clara
Yeah,
Clark, the line is 2.5. So basically, that game's a toss up.
that's 2.5.
Yep, 2.5.
Wow,
Because they,
that's
they gave
close.
they always give the home team that 3 points because it's their home team. They all like the home team always get 3 points and they add in with factors and stuff like that. So basically, it's like a coin flip. It's a toss
Yeah,
up.
that's close. That's really close.
No, but Vegas don't want to touch that. The Vegas, the betting cycle don't want to touch that game because like, ooh,
Who they got as who's the underdog?
we are because they get a home team 3 points. So Patriots had that 3
Shit,
point lead,
I
but it's
bet.
down 2.5. So that like
Yeah,
as I said, it's a toss up.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Hey,
why you're right.
Clara Clark said it's a lock. I'd bet on that shit, bro.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
over under is 41.5, I think. Yeah, 41.5. If I look up, yeah, 41.5. So it's not a high scoring game. So we a low
That's
scoring
fair.
game. Yeah. So we talked about the D backs. They got the edge on that. Linebackers kind of on like a little edge, not be edge, but I think we have better linebackers than last year. Both can agree on that. Not counting Spillane.
Oh
But
yeah,
he was just a one man wrecking crew last year, so that's all we had was him. And that other guy that went down to Atlanta, thank God he's gone. Um,
yeah.
so
Chase on showed some things. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, I mean, I think we have a better linebacker core. Just the places them guys have been, bro. I got faith in those guys.
that's we put Jamal Adams in linebacking core.
Yeah,
So and he can
hybrid.
play. He can play coverage and the box. So he's versatile. So we can use him for that.
Yeah,
Um, let's see. So we talk about that. So we cover the defense and one about special teams. So we know we got one of the best punters in the league. Place kicker, he's one of those guys hit or miss. Sometimes some games he's like the best one in the league. Some games he's like, what the hell are you doing? So we're not gonna cover that too much.
yeah,
Yeah, we need more cores. I agree, but they
yeah.
still sign people. So they release and sign people. We'll go over that too. Now let's come to the quarterbacks. They got
Yeah.
Drake May. We got Geno Smith. I would take Geno Smith over Drake May. I mean, he looked good last year, up and coming. He has his good qualities, he has his flaws, like anybody else, any other quarterback
Yeah,
does. He can scramble, he can get out the pocket, he can run. But we have that too.
yeah. With a whole lot of experience, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And that's for sure. By far, I think Geno Smith is a way better quarterback than Drake May is.
yeah. He's a very accurate passer when come past 20 yards. He missed a couple of passes in the preseason, but that's why you have preseason, so you get
Yeah,
that timing down. So hey, okay, I know how fast you run 40, but how fast you run the field with somebody dripped over your back. That back of the shoulder catch for a touchdown was awesome. And so once they get timing down, then he'll be good.
yeah.
And
I
so
think yeah,
yeah.
his boy
So
was cracking.
the quarterback I'll give it to Gino because of experience and what he can do.
That's what I would say. And not only that, I mean, Gino, I mean, he could definitely get out there and move if he has to. I mean, everyone's bashing the age. I mean, I'm kind of skeptical on the age too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, just because you don't heal the same and your body doesn't function the same. I mean, they're NFL players. These guys are working out constantly. So, I mean, I'm
Believe
sure
me,
he's, what I mean, I'm sure he's in good shape.
you
Um,
you you pretty sure inquire about the age, man. I already know all about that.
he's like, yeah,
Yeah,
but
I know
yeah,
it takes a little longer because when you're younger, man, you get a cold, you gone a day or two, but you older, the cold lasts a little bit longer than it used to. Like, come on, you just go away. But yeah,
yeah.
I
That's
know
what I'm.
about
That's what I'm saying though. Like, say he does get hurt. You know what I mean? It might not bounce back the same, just based on it's just fucking. It's what happens in life. But yeah, he's one of them guys who could get out and run around too. Geno
that.
Smith can get out there and move.
Yeah. We should have one play where he threw to Michael Merrick against 49ers where he had nobody on the other side. He turned around, spun out, came back and threw the ball to Michael Merrick for the first time.
And he's really
So,
not that slow. When you really see him move, he's not really a slow quarterback like that. I mean, he's not Lamar Jackson by by
Not
any
long
means, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
he has that. He has that. I call it gazelle run, where the legs just the long strides. He likes
yeah,
moving slow, but he's actually picking up ground. I'm like, Jesus, he looks slow, but he actually moves his ass.
yeah, he can move, and that's the best thing. I mean, Aiden O'Connell, we seen he cannot move for the life of him, man. I mean, when the pocket collapses, we already know what we're getting out of him. We're getting a sack or a fucking fumble, or he's
Or,
throwing a wild pick, a wild pass for an interception.
yeah, that's what I said. When the pots collapse, I said, "Oh, shit, we in trouble."
Yeah, it's bad. He don't run. So
Yeah, you
and
don't.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't have like we seen what Tom Brady did. It's just if you have the wide receivers and the offensive line, you don't have to really run that much. But we don't really got that right now. So we're gonna
Well,
need
see,
a guy that can move.
let's see. When Tom Brady was playing not too long ago, but then even when he started playing, those are the days of the pocket quarterback, where
Yeah,
everything was a
different
pocket
era.
quarterback. Yeah, but as time progressed, it changed to mobile quarterbacks. But see,
Yeah,
Tom Brady always got the ball out quick. He didn't hold the ball for 25 seconds in the pocket like ALC does.
yeah,
So, he'll
uh,
hold the ball.
yeah. It's
You
different
see,
times now.
yeah, it's a little different now. So I'll get the edge to the Raiders on a quarterback play.
Shit,
Now,
I thought probably throw Kenny Pickett over Drake May.
you see, you picked up a new quarterback, right? We got Driscoll.
Yeah, Jeff Driscoll.
Yeah, because
Yeah, how do
Pickett
you
is
feel
low.
about that? I never talked to you about that.
Yeah, it just happened a couple of yesterday, I think. Okay,
Yeah,
so Driscoll was picked up. He's a veteran quarterback. Didn't really do much, but you got to look at it this way. Pickett still had a hamstring injury he had when he was with Cleveland. They don't think as he's fully ready just yet. They don't want to throw him in a game with a hamstring injury that's still healing and get him messed up for the rest of the season. So picking up Driscoll was smart. See, like I said, we got adults in the room. We got smart guys in the room. Let's get this guy. Keep Cam Newton on practice squad. Let's get this guy as an emergency quarterback just in case. Because didn't go down, you don't want to put Cam Miller in that fire yet. He's not ready.
he ain't there.
He's not ready. He had that one good preseason game against the threes and fours. But when he went in at the ALC guard, you saw what he's all about. He still needs to get his timing down and everything else. Don't
Yeah,
get used to NFL speed. Not ready yet. So getting Driscoll was a smart thing. Like, okay, you just emergency backup just in case we need you. They're probably put on a roster starting this weekend. Because each game they're allowed to bring two guys from the practice squad up to the team. So he probably one of them. I said just in case. Like I said, that whole thing in case of emergency break glass. Hopefully we don't have to do that, but at least they have somebody in there that can at least manage the team enough because we're gonna run the ball mostly. And if he comes in, they're gonna mostly run the ball, short little passes here and there.
yeah.
So
So what I'm getting out of that is Pete Carroll is like, hey, Geno Smith, because like I said, he's getting up there in age. And I mean, all it takes is one hit, bro. And that's why a lot of the Raider Nation has been I seen 50-50 on Geno Smith. You know what I mean? Like some people love him, some people hate him. And it all comes out just like the same thing with Pete Carroll. You know what I mean? Like everyone wants longevity here. Everybody wants the future. You know what I mean? Um, but I don't know. I mean, is Pete Carroll you think worried about Geno might go down, or you feel like it's just another added depth piece just
well,
because?
yeah, of course Pete Carroll's worried about not because Gino might go down, but so is Spytech. They worry that if Gino do go down, and if Pickett's still nursing that injury, who you gonna bring in?
Yeah,
Do you want to throw Cam Miller in that fire yet? Because Brady said, I think a first year quarterback shouldn't start his first game in the NFL until he sit a year or two, depending on how long he develop. So they bring a veteran who has played in the NFL. He hasn't started that much, but he has played in the NFL, so he knows what the NFL is like. You know,
yeah,
so that's why he brought him in. Whether he's still on the team the whole year, I don't know how they're gonna work that out. But I'm sure they told him, say, well, you can stay here until Pick and get healthy. And then you either stay on practice squad or, if you want to go somewhere else, you can. Thanks, Niall. Yeah. So that's all that is. I don't expect him to be the number two quarterback, two quarterbacks for the rest of the season. I expect him to be the emergency quarterback for backup reasons only.
Yeah, no, I could dig that.
But it's like you
And
said,
then AOC's out too. So
it don't matter how old you are. A football injury is a football injury can happen to anybody, whether it's Geno Smith or whether it is Drake May. One hit can put you off for the whole season. We saw it last year, the year before last, where a lot of quarterbacks went down.
yeah,
So it doesn't matter age; it doesn't matter anything can happen. Like AOC when he broke his hand against the Rams what the Rams I think it was.
broke his
Well,
thumb. Yeah,
wow, yeah, like just that quick, and you're out. So you rather be safe than sorry. That's the reason why I did that.
yeah, and that's the thing, man. I mean, this offensive line is you gotta bubble wrap Geno. We gotta get in there and give him some time. And
Oh
that's
yeah.
really what I've been saying this whole year is like, dude, this offensive line does good. Geno Smith and Ashton Genty will have a great year.
Mm-hmm.
Just, but I mean, if the offensive line it can't hold its weight, bro. I mean, it's gonna be another long year. That's how I'm feeling about it. At least for
Yeah.
the offense, you know what I mean, to get that ball rolling.
Well, yeah, they got to make sure these guys understand each other. Well, get the concepts flow together. Because last year we changed offensive linemen seemed like every weekend.
Yeah,
This guy's playing this position. This guy plays this. We need that continuity on our offensive line where they gel together, play together. Where the right guard know what the center's doing, and left and the right tackle what he doing. In case they miss a block, they know. Same thing on the left side. Putting Meredith at center looked like it was a good idea, but we had yet to see in a real game, not preseason. Um, and putting JPJ at guard gives him a lot more flexibilities on pull play because there's one pull play he smashed the heck out of that dude on the 49ers. Like, ooh.
oh yeah,
So, I'd rather run behind on a pull play or, go on sweep outside side. I'd run behind JPJ because I know that's a brick wall that's moving downfield with me. Where it gets his way, it's going
yeah.
to be sorry.
No, I could dig that. And that yeah, the thing I saw from JPJ too is he one-on-one, bro. I mean, he's like unbeatable. Like I like the last preseason game, bro. Like I saw him. He didn't lose not one play. Like
No.
no one got past him. He no on the run block was good. You know what I mean? So I think it fits him a little better just based on in your center, you kind of got to jump. You know what I mean? Left and right. You got guys coming in on you. So I don't know. I feel Meredith kind of goes when it comes to mobility as of jumping back and forth on a defender. He's pretty good, but JPJ one-on-one, bro, on a swing, you're not fucking with him at all.
Yeah,
He's
see,
like he's a little rhino.
this kid championship more opportunities to get down the field and hit some of these smaller guys and destroy them. You know, so that's good for him. Oh yeah, and Dylan Parham too. He put on some weight. He looks a little faster. He is faster than Meredith is. He put on some weight. He's now 332. He was 287 last year, so he put on some weight, muscles, and he looks a little better because he lost maybe one rep, maybe two if I looked at it, but he didn't lose that many reps. He was still blocking. He was moving. So maybe Parham can be that guy that was hoping we got when we drafted him. Okay. Yeah. See, Clara said he's a white Arshell. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh
Arshell
man.
was nasty. Arshell was nasty, boy. That thing didn't mess around. Let's see what the chat says. Our brother's weakened in the West now. Yeah, and Peyton need to put out boundaries after one Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that again.
Yeah, we gotta stack the division, man. That's gonna be the hardest games. Really, we're gonna have to go in there and win because if we really go in there, bro, and look at everyone that these teams got and just like the head coaches and everything like that, like all four of these teams are legitimate. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
weapons everywhere on each one of these teams. Not only that, but like I said, the head coaches, like, dude, these guys have all they've been through the ringer, bro. Like they really seen they know what it is to be good.
Hey, James Purple's in there. What's up,
Oh,
James?
it's cracking.
Man, Purple. Yeah, well, you know what? The strong division makes you a better team because you got to fight the strongest team in the NFL is in your division. That's going to make you a better team. That means you can win your division and the strong division in the league.
Yeah.
that means you can pretty much almost handle anybody in the NFL total. Because the strong division make you a stronger team. Because look at the South, AFC and NFC. Who's a strong team there? There's only one team really that did anything in both divisions. That was Tampa Bay and the Texans on the AFC side. Nobody else challenged them really. And then to get the playoffs, besides Tampa Bay, man, no, they
Yeah,
wasn't there.
yeah. I mean, it that you're speaking facts, so man. I mean, when you go in there and win the toughest division, it says a whole lot about you.
Hey, you got Aiden O'Connell in the building. Hey, Aiden
Oh
O'Connell,
shit!
how's
What's
that injury coming
cracking?
along, brother? You getting better? Hope
Hey
so.
man, appreciate you, man.
All
I
right.
appreciate everybody though, man, tuning in tonight, bro. I know I haven't been as active as I usually am, but I mean, I've been super busy, man, with the move and finally settling in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then, just in case you guys join us, our other co-host is not here. He's in the hospital with his new baby girl, born yesterday at 10 a.m. So
Yeah.
he's there now. He might pop in any minute. He'll let us know. He'll pop in. He said he might if he could. Well, he's a busy man right now, new daddy. And then plus, if you guys haven't already subscribed to our channels, there's Chuy channel right below. Subscribe to him, get his numbers up. Also subscribe to mine. I'm also trying to do the same thing, get our numbers up because we both want to be strong this season. We need more content, answer all the questions and everything. Give relaxing to the baby, yes. See,
My boy Night Out.
get that stuff popping up on my screen. All right, so okay, so Clara, coach's background is Mike Vrabel, the head coach. I know you're talking about him. He was a player, a linebacker, played for and played with the Patriots and also Brady.
Yeah.
He also was a head coach at Tennessee Titans, which had good years.
Yep.
And
I
to
seen
this
that.
day, that lose me. I don't see why they fired him. I mean, some internal, I had no idea. Maybe he was dating the owner's daughter. I had no idea why they fired him, but they did. And so he was out of job. When we had our coaching carousel, I wanted Vapor to be here. But the writing was on the wall when New England lost that last game they played 5 minutes
Yeah.
after the game. They fired the head coach Mayo, who was head coach in New England, but it was kind of some kind of contract thing that what's his name Belichick had to did that when I leave, you're the head coach. So I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked, but that's what happened. That's why we became head coach Mayo. But then as soon as that last game was over, before the fans even got to their cars in the parking lot, he was fired. So
Yeah,
that's how,
Vrabel, you know, what I mean, I think Vrabel, he's decent. You know, what I mean, I think he got some dog in him.
yeah,
But I mean, when you go against a guy who really got some experience, you know, what I mean, really been to some Super Bowls, won one. I mean, you can't. It's kind of hard to knock it. You know what I mean? And not only that, but this dude has like Pete Carroll has been winning for a long time. It's like he's been around the game. He knows what to do, and the main thing is he knows what not to do, especially from taking a tough ass loss like that in the Super Bowl.
yeah.
I mean, he knows a whole lot.
And I'm sure him and Brady are going already joking about it. So,
Yeah, I always
but
think
that
about
but Carroll wasn't on my radar at first. I was thought about it because I know he left the Seahawks and he was off for
yeah,
1 year, and I never really thought they would bring him in. But as I looked at it, like because they wanted Ben Johnson, I like his offensive mindset.
I
But we
do.
already
Yeah,
experienced that first year head coach thing already with AP. So
yeah,
I said I don't know, I'm kind of reluctant on that, but he might be a good head coach. He might not be. The time will tell. But for now, we had to restructure his whole Raider philosophy and team. And what better person bringing, like you said, a Super Bowl winning head coach, a national championship head coach, than Pete Carroll?
yeah. One of four coaches to do both.
Yep,
Yeah, so I mean, it says a lot. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are iffy on him just based on, bro, he's older. But hey, you know what I mean? Sometimes you need the OG to go in there and teach these fucking youngins how to do some shit. You know?
exactly. I mean, I
And
watched. You watch some practice. He don't look young. He don't look old to me out there running around pinning guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the
So,
crazy thing. That he gets the guys juice because it's like if I mean, you can't have no days off with Pete Carroll because if you got Pete Carroll running around and you got a guy that's 24, 25 that ain't running around, like what
mhm.
the hell? Like you got this dude, he's damn near 80 years old and he's out here getting it.
You watch wrestling WWE and all that stuff. You ever watch those?
I back in the day, yeah, when it was like
Oh,
John Cena and Rey Mysterio and all those guys.
yeah, okay. So they have this thing in wrestling. My kids watch it all
Yeah,
the time.
I've seen
They
it.
have this thing in wrestling they call a fatal four way. They should put all the head coaches from the West in a fatal four way match. See who comes out on top. I
Yeah,
predict he will probably just go ahead and beat everybody. Except one person he probably have a problem with Andy Reid because he's so damn big and
that's what I was gonna
fat.
say. His fat ass will get on him.
Yeah, exactly. You won't be able to slam body slam him. So yeah, let's put the four head coaches in a fatal four way. See what happens.
And that's the crazy part, though, Chris. Like when you really look at it, bro. Like look at all four of those coaches and what they've really done. Like we're the records they've held. You know what I mean? Like these four coaches have really been through. And like I was thinking about when Harbaugh wants to talk, like, hey, it'd be nice to grab a Harbaugh. You know what I mean? Just based on that dude, he's a competitive coach,
Yeah.
but Pete Carroll is too. You know what I mean? And I mean Pete Carroll. I mean them dudes feuded Harbaugh. So I mean it's cool to see him back at it, going back at it. You know, with the Seahawks and the Niners and all that.
Bobby Heenan. Yep, Bobby Heenan. Yeah, but you got to look at the AFC West is full of Hall of Fame coaches. All four of them will go probably likely be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Harbaugh probably less chance because he hasn't won the big game yet in the NFL. Peyton has won Super Bowl. You know, Andy Reid did. So Pete Carroll did too. So three out of the four head coaches more likely will be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh
Harbaugh
yeah.
got one Super Bowl, but I hope he don't because he's in the wrong team. So
Yeah, and I mean, but Harbaugh, you know, he's been successful for the most part everywhere he's went. You know, what I mean, I know he had a couple down years, but I mean, the championships that he's been to a ton of them. But yeah, he hasn't really been able to do what you know what I mean. Andy Reid, Sean Payton. I mean, those dudes had Super Bowl runs. You know what I mean? And Andy Reid, bro, with the trying to hit the trifecta, that would have been nasty. That would have been
we
insane.
that's why for that one day on, we all became Eagle fans.
Yeah, honestly. I was saying that, man. I was like, dude, you know, like there's gonna be so much bragging rights, man, if the Chiefs go in there and do this three-peat.
No, I couldn't deal with that for the rest of the so I'm glad they didn't because this whole year that's all they'd be talking about. All
Yeah,
they're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like down here where I'm from, growing up, there wasn't a lot of Chiefs fans. It was all Raiders, Niners, and Cowboys, primarily
Mm-hmm.
here in Central Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and out of nowhere, man, first Super Bowl, Mahomes, you see all the Chiefs fans come out here. Just like the Eagles, like there's a shit ton of Eagles fans out here now. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, you got those bandwagon guys. They like your team, but they don't say nothing because they don't do anything. Then they start winning. Oh yeah, yeah. So that happens. We Raider fans don't do that. We celebrate our team where they go 4-13 or 14-3. We always there for them. But some fans, I'm not knocking those fans. Only fans I'm knocking is those bandwagon fans for years. Who's your team? I don't have a team. Then one team went Super Bowl. Oh yeah, I'm a Eagle
Yeah,
fan now.
yeah, yeah.
And all of a sudden you're Eagle fan because they won Super Bowl. Okay, great. But some guys they don't want to be. They put their fists out there. Get shamed. But I'm
Yeah.
not shaming my Raiders. I wear Raider gear all the
No,
time
hell
outside.
yeah. Shit, I'll wear them if we go 69-0. You know what I mean? And it is what it is.
Yeah, because I remember my daughter has some friends and their parents were Charger fans, and they asked me we were at a birthday party. They asked me like, "Who's they had Charger thing out there? You got Charger fans, huh? Yeah, Chargers." And they asked me, "Who's your team, Raiders?" Oh, I feel sorry for you. I like why? Well, if you guys won, let's see your trophy case. Why you feel sorry for
Oh,
me? We
yeah.
had at
Oh, yeah.
least we had three Super Bowls and been to five.
They can't show you shit.
You guys been the one that got your ass kicked by the team up north.
They
So
can't show
why
you
you feel
nothing.
sorry for me? And that was before we blew them out in that playoff game. So I wish I could see him now. Like, who you feel sorry for them?
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough one. Be a tough
Yeah.
one. Time got a good comment up there.
Who? Oh no,
Time.
this one.
Yeah.
Go to read it.
Let me pull up real quick. My boy Ty, man. Thank you for tuning in. He says, salute to the Raider Nation. My pops will kill me if I didn't say that. There you go. I like the Raiders and Patriots. Patriots game against the Raiders. It's gonna rain. It's blowing out or Patriots win. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a low scoring game.
Yeah, I got it. I got it going 19-13. Us with the dub. I see a lot of field goals. Just like I said, man, based on these teams, we're in the same situation, same boat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we do have to slide. I feel like we are a better team though. And we do have a better coaching staff. So I do feel we're gonna go in there and get a win. It's just I don't think we're gonna go in there and skunk them out the water. You know, I see it being a close game.
Okay, so since we do score predictions, Frank Weber said 27-13.
Well, winning or losing?
He's not going to say we're losing.
Yeah,
Frank Weber, he knows what he's talking about. So I said 23-20, we win. I think it's going to be a close game.
that's not bad. Like I said, I don't know. I got us winning 19-13.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just see a lot of field goals this game. I see my boy Carlson go out there and sink him.
A game winner.
Yeah, walk off like Jake Moody did to us.
I know.
That was nasty, dog.
Yeah, I know. But, pieces don't count.
Jake Moody went there and hit a home run, bro. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, see, Frank Weber said, please, be serious.
Dude, come on now, right? You fucking
Come on, Joe. What are you talking about? You know what I'm thinking.
I'm just fooling, man. I'm just fooling.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a great game. Then my partner, he's on the show right now. He's over there. We have all the festivities for. I'm gonna remind you guys, stay tuned for Saturday night. Me and Jason Downs, we're gonna do a live show. We might have special guests, but Raider Jeff's gonna be out there at the Al Davis ceremony and the Black Hole Party. Get off Star Party. It's called a Blackout. We're gonna go live at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Chuy, I already said I'm gonna send you an invite. You can come in because basically we're not gonna pull up. We're gonna have just Raider contents only. Who wants to rate content creators or any content creators who want to pull up and join the festivities. So I'll see you invite on the day of, or I'll try to get the day before. We talked to Jeff about that. I already told him about that.
Oh yeah.
So so I was still waiting for Jason to pop in. That's a pop in yet. We're taking care of that baby girl like a dad should. Good job, guy.
Yeah, he's busy.
What's wrong with that? Got to take care of the young ones. Yeah, so I'm expecting a close game because, like I said, that's why it's 2.5 points. Basically, it's a toss up.
Yeah, they don't know who's gonna win. I mean, it's so close. Like I said, man, just based on what I mean, these teams they both got to prove some. I mean, Rabel don't do nothing, bro. Like he might be out of a job for a really long time, and Pete Carroll cannot. When Pete Carroll retires, bro, I'm sure he does not want to retire a loser.
No,
a losing record.
No.
I'm not saying he's going to retire this year, but in all, like how within the 3 years, whatever he ends up staying, 5, whatever it is, he does not want to have a losing record going down as a retired fucking head coach.
Well, he said he wakes up winning 10 games, so there you go. So, and he has won 10 games or more in these last few seasons, and with Geno Smith, that's why he brought him in. So I know what this squad can do, and Geno know how I like the game to be played. So that was good. They brought him in. That was another sneaky thing they did, like all out the blue. Like, damn, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's always good, because that's the hardest part is getting your head coach and your quarter, especially if it's a new coach with a new team and a new quarterback. That's always the hardest part, man, is locking in those coaches with those quarterbacks. And for them to already have that chemistry with each other, it's just added, there's no added pressure on us signing Geno when we did sign Geno Smith. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone felt really confident, like, okay, hey, we finally got a decent quarterback that can go in here and do something.
We're the fans, 41ers. Okay. Well, I can't talk too much about the 49ers. My wife probably might be watching the show. She's in the house, so
Yeah,
I gotta be my pins and needles once. I want the 49ers.
yeah, man. My whole family is Niner fans. I know how it is.
Yeah.
Especially
So
after that loss in preseason, they thought it was the Super Bowl. Man, you should have seen my phone.
really, they celebrate
Yeah,
that much?
you should have seen the fans at the stadium how they were acting. It was
That's why you were
insane.
there. That's why I forgot
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
there. Yeah.
yeah. It was embarrassing. I was like, "Fuck."
And what that was, that's
Yeah,
pretty soon. It don't count for anything. I
yeah,
mean, we could have won the game, but like I said, we had that rookie in there, and I like what he did. He was trying to get the ball down the field to win the game.
yeah.
Missed his
No doubt.
throw, and they got an interception. So at least he just go on his knee and like hi. He was trying to push the ball to win the game. So I can see his fight. You can see the fight in him. And I'm trying to win this game. I'm pushing the ball down the field.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
bad
I
throw.
could dig that. I like that shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know, you don't really probably got the best shot, but you go out there and do it anyway. Like, as long as you try, bro, and you show like you're trying to do something for the team,
Mm-hmm.
then you might stay around just based on, hey, this dude's showing effort. I mean, that's really all you need, because you can't go in there and expect everyone to ball out the first game. I mean, it's a whole different speed from college to NFL.
Oh, not oh, you were lucky. My whole family's not. Well, only fans of football is me. My wife, my kids don't watch football. They watch wrestling. And my older son, he's a Raider fan. So, but your whole family Raider Nation?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
You got blessed. My whole family's Niner fans. I got an uncle that's a Bills fan, but he's been a Bills fan since OJ Simpson.
Oh shit, he's
Yeah,
old
he's
school.
been he's a long time.
Good question. We got a question on Sam Tonkin. Will this be the year we break that SoFi slump? I hope so, because we haven't won in SoFi yet. Could be the Rams, could be the Chargers there. So hopefully this year we can win. Well, we're going to play them once this year, so hopefully this year, yeah, we can beat them. We
Yeah,
can
I think
win.
so. I mean, especially the way Pete Carroll's been talking. You know what I mean? The way he's saying we're going to be different. We're playing different. I mean, and if we are going to be different, then we need to win games just like that and win division games. And not only that, but when we get off that bye week, we have a really tough time every year. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we got to break all those curses, man. We got to break all that bad juju. And
Mm-hmm.
it's year one with a new regime, new team, pretty much. I mean, like, you look all around, bro. There's every which fucking position. There's a new guy there. You know what I mean? So it might take a little time, but I feel confident, bro. I mean, like I said, the main reason why I feel so confident is because we got Pete Carroll doing all this shit. It's not AP. It's not Josh McDaniels. You know what I mean? Like, it's a dude who's really got knowledge in the NFL world, making these moves. And Chip Kelly, bro, he's a hell of an offensive coordinator. And I don't know how much Tom Brady has his hand in the pot, but you know what I mean? If he does, then I mean that's even just an added bonus. That's a football guy right there. That's what you need.
Well, I think he has more than you know. They're not going
Yeah,
to
that's
say
what
it.
I'm saying. I don't know what he has, but if whatever he does, I mean that's just an added fucking cherry on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, AFC is going to be rough. Raiders still going to build a few years, but we're going the right direction. Exactly. Like I said, I'm not expecting the Raiders to come out there and go 12-5 and go to a Super Bowl. No, I'm not expecting that. Although that would be nice.
Yeah,
I'm saying to win,
yeah,
games. I expect the Raiders to win games they're supposed to win on paper and beat some teams, especially without a division. Can't go 0-6 in the division again. I
no,
want to.
fuck no.
Somebody would say 3-3. That's fine. That's even. I would see 4-2. One of those three teams got going swept. I don't know which
Chiefs.
one's going to be, but I want to see them going 4-2 in the division. At least have that record. Because if it comes down to it, the playoffs, if they're even, they're gonna go by divisional wins and playoff division wins. If we're 2-4, we're out of it. 4-2, we're in it. So
Yeah, they matter the most when it's crunch time, man. That's what they start looking at, is division wins.
mm-hmm. And there's another thing we gotta beat. That's the Chiefs. We haven't beat the Chiefs yet in Alicia Stadium. Each time they come here, they won. They won to beat Chiefs one time in the past 4 years, and that's was on their field on Christmas Eve or day, whatever the day was.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Christmas Day.
Yep. So yeah, so we gotta beat Chiefs here at least once. They can go out there and lose some or split whatever you want, but we gotta beat in at least. We gotta win at home more than
Yeah,
we lose at home.
yeah,
You
no
know,
doubt, no doubt.
If people watch the
Yeah,
TV screen, why is there so more other fans than Raider fans? Because nobody's gonna go to Legion Stadium and pay those prices to see your team lose.
exactly.
Uh,
Exactly. I honestly, dude, I think we could have had the Chiefs 2-0. But I mean, we seen what happened, right? It was crazy, bro.
yeah, just bad coaching, bad
Yeah.
couple of bad plays here and there.
And
You know,
JPJ, I know everyone was bashing him, but he dude's a rookie, and that's a high voltage game right there. Like, there's a lot of shit going on. You know what I mean? At a time like that, when it comes down to it, to go in there and kick that field goal, bro, and you know what I mean, get up in there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on in people's heads, and as a rookie, it's a lot. I mean, we don't know because we ain't in the NFL. But I know just that's a whole lot of added pressure on a rookie, and that's why I agree with Tom Brady when he said it's not always good to throw your quarterback in their year one. It's a lot of pressure.
well, I blame head coach for that. Knowing they got a rookie out there and a third year quarterback, and offensive line, which was beat up and not that good, shouldn't immediately call a timeout that makes you have to play right instead of running out there. You know, but he didn't do that, and I don't know exactly. I don't know who. I can't blame anybody for that, but I do blame the head coach. I can't blame JPG. I can't blame Aiden O'Connell. I blame the head coach. Like he saw it. He saw it. Whenever the team's on field, they act kind of confused. Call a
Yeah,
timeout.
yeah.
Get everybody's head together. Get everybody's head on the right page. He just sat there and looked with his mouth open. Dude,
Because you seen AOC, he was looking around and he didn't even see the ball get snapped.
no.
Yeah, the good head coach. Hey, all right, hey, fuck, we ain't doing this. We
Like I
ain't
say,
doing this.
yeah, if you look confused, like call a timeout. I think they had one left. The game was like damn near over. It's like call a timeout. What do you say it for? You can't take the timeout to the next game. You only get 3 per
Yeah,
half.
and
The game
motherfuckers
does
he's trying to have him roll over like a sick day at work. You know what I mean? Just
right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
oh
Oh my god.
shit. Beat
Yeah.
on Christmas. Hey, that was a good Christmas gift though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I felt good.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
That
oh
was nice.
yeah, baby. I
That
don't
was
need
nice.
nothing from nobody. I got what I wanted that day. That was it. But yeah, man.
Uh,
Overall, this is to me, I feel honestly it's a must win game. Just like I said, man, based on McDaniels and all the X Raiders they do have there. It for them to come over here or us to go there and then they just smash on us, dude, it's gonna be like a slap in the face. And it's always good when you go in there and start the season off with a win, especially leading into a divisional game. I mean, that
those first
division.
two wins are very important. Those crucial games. One's divisional and one's conference. The against the Commanders, win, but it's not. It's really not going to affect us if you're going to run for the
Yeah,
playoff. But it'd be a good win anyway. But if you beat the Patriots and come back and beat the Chokers on Monday
yeah,
night in front of national TV, that will set the pace for the rest of the year. You
no
know,
doubt. Exactly.
they have teams like who the Raiders are for real. Yeah, finally. Because we was a laughing stock for a while. Oh, they're playing
Long
Raiders.
time.
Oh man, man, because I remember back in the day when they just play Raiders, they were like, shit, we got to play those guys. Oh, but now it's like, yeah, we'll play those guys. We'll be.
Yeah. I'm hoping this running game really does what it's supposed to do. Because if our running game can really do what it's supposed to do, what I think it's gonna do, it's gonna open up those doors for those rookies on the wide receiver. You know what I mean? The wide receiver room. Because if we got to solely depend on that like if our run game doesn't end up being what it's supposed to be, and we have to depend on the wide receiving room, it's not going to be a solid year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why
Well,
they've invested so much into Genty and the line and doing all the extra additions and moving people around. I mean, it's been working. It seems from what I've seen in preseason, the way that offensive line looked fucking 5 times better than last year. And we seen how Zamir got to go run. We never saw that from him
that's
last
what I
year.
said.
We were all like, cut him. You know what I mean? Get him the
Oh,
fuck out of here.
we wanted to hang him, put him in the gallows. Like, dude, get rid of this guy. He
Yeah,
can't run. Drops the ball on crucial downs. Well, what his average carry was 2.3 yards a carry. That will not get
tough.
it done.
Yeah,
But this last game, against the Niners, it looked pretty good. So we'll play against the second team. It doesn't matter who you play against; they're gonna do the exact same thing the first team. But like my buddy 805 said, what's really worse is the guys that play the second and third team. They actually play harder than the first team because they're trying to make the team. So they're gonna hit a little harder. They're gonna go more effort into it. So, they only second string, yeah, but they're playing harder first string because they won't make the team. And I didn't think about that until you pointed it out. So you're right. So like he went up against like guys that just got off the street. He went up against guys who try to make the team, trying to get a job. Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
they're
for
out there
that.
trying to get it. They're not. Yeah, like the starters, they're solidified, and that's why I kept saying too. Like a lot of the starters ain't going full blown because they don't want to risk they don't want to risk injuries and shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I
I
guess
can dig that.
I guess Claire like me saying that word, the team from up north, so I'm not gonna say too much because teach my says you. All right, Claire, I'm not gonna say that name again. So yeah,
Yeah,
um,
I agree, Sam. McDummy, yeah, McDummy threw us back about fucking 5-6 years.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Chip Kelly won. He already won a national championship. He turned Ohio State's office because I watched the Ohio State Texas game.
Texas,
Ohio State did not look the same they did when they played when
it's
Chip
different.
Kelly was there.
It's
Yeah.
different.
I know they got freshmen in and all that stuff. They changed it, but their offense didn't look like the same because they lost two running backs, of course, their quarterbacks, some receivers.
Oh
But they
yeah,
had Jerry Smith there, and it didn't look the same.
yeah. He dropped a
So,
few catches too, like that he could have caught,
yeah, I saw
which was
that.
surprising.
Yeah. But, yeah, they look the same. But no team, we get a new offense coordinator, of course, this is going to change. That always happens. But Chip Kelly coming back to NFL was his shining spot to get back in NFL as a head coach if he wants to be a head coach again.
Oh
He
yeah,
had his issues back in the day with Philadelphia and some of the players, you know. But like he said, he said he learned his lesson. But McDummy said the same thing. But I think Chick Kelly really did learn his lesson.
yeah. He's different. He's not. I don't get the vibe from him like McDummy whatsoever.
Yeah.
Even the way McDummy walked around, bro, like he was like he's trying to act like Belichick, like grumpy as fuck. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna have a team motivated for you when you're sitting there. Just the way McDaniel's vibe was not good, bro. It was not good. That's why everyone was so high on AP going in there because that's the first sight of energy they got from a head coach was AP because McDaniel was just a bummer. You know what I mean?
Well,
I don't see Chip Kelly doing all that.
like when Renfro was there, when he was there, and the next season got AP, he was it's like walking on eggshells each
Yeah,
time. That
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the locker room wasn't having fun. Nobody was having fun because football. If I realize these guys getting paid to play a game we used to play for free out in the streets and the parks, and they getting paid millions of dollars to do this. So it's not that hard to play football. But
Yeah.
yet, when your coach is in there cursing at you every 5 minutes, because he promised, hey, I'm not going to curse like I did before. Yeah, he did exactly what he said he was going to
Yeah, when you got to
do.
go there and say that, it's like, yeah, you're already too far in, bro. Like,
Because when they show like do now, the Raider channel, they show the practices and all that stuff. They had to bleep out damn every time he say something.
yeah,
I mean, he curse, but he curse on the players and this and that. Like, dude, I don't want to play if you're gonna keep cursing at me.
yeah, that's out of pocket. But you don't do that. And not only, I mean, dude, Chip Kelly is set up the way he likes it too. Like we seen what he did last year with Ohio State with the running backs he had, the wide
Uh-huh.
receivers he had, and not only that, but the quarterback. I mean, like if you really look at the Raiders, bro, and the offense, the way Chip Kelly's doing it, it's the same kind of get down. He's gonna run the RPO because now we finally have a running back to sell the RPO, and we finally have a quarterback who can make a fucking read. You know what I mean? And who could actually run, get out the pocket if he has to. And not only that, but we got one of the best tight ends, and we seen what Travis Kelsey did for Patrick Mahomes on the Chiefs. He was his blanket.
Yeah, he was.
If Geno
Safety.
Smith can go in there and be his blanket, and
Well,
you know what I mean, it's going to be. I think that Chip Kelly's offense is going to be something to watch out for, just based on, like I said, dude, the RPO, and RPO gets a lot of people.
there's
If
something
they
to
get
do there.
if you sell it right, you're gonna get your yards out of it.
But you got to remember one thing: Genty can catch the ball. The
Yeah,
year,
yeah,
the year before he had that 2,000 yards, he caught 600 yards.
yeah, yeah.
Got 600 catch, 600 yards on receiving. So it ain't like he's not he's a liability on the pass play because things get hectic and say just down the flat just like that. Jim Smith is throwing the ball and let him do his work. So he got that out. So he has plenty targets he can hit. That's one thing we didn't have last year. We only had what two targets, um, Myers and Bowers. Mayer didn't really get back in the flow of things till late in the season because it was off
Yeah.
all those games. But just make it that's one thing that Chip Kelly has is a lot of options he can do, and that's what's scary for other teams. But they are worried about that, like oh shit, because you see we did for that Howard guy
Oh
because
yeah,
I
Will
forgot,
Howard. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I forgot who he came from, but he wasn't that good there. He came to Ohio State. Yeah, he looked like a
set him up.
superstar, huh? Wow.
Yeah, and you see like that, and that's another thing, man. Like sometimes that's the guys. That's all you need. Like look what happened with Brock Purdy. Like Brock Purdy got thrown into the perfect situation you could ever really ask for.
Yeah,
Great tight end, great receivers, great running back, great offensive line, hell of a defense. I mean, all you got to really do is go out there and make a read here and there, and don't turn the ball over. So I mean, like
exactly.
if and that's how I'm starting to feel about this offense when we really start. Like I said, I'm not too high on the wide receivers, but the RPO, if we could sell that shit, bro, that's gonna be our golden ticket this year.
Well, the main thing is that we got to establish that run game because you got defense worried about Genty more. If he can
Yeah,
get out and get some yards, if he can average if he can average 4 yards a carry, that's good enough for me. I mean, two
we're good.
carries, that's 8 yards. I mean, it's third down and two.
Yeah, yeah,
So if he can get that average up, teams going like, oh shit, we got to watch the box. We got to put 8 men in the box to stop this kid from running. And do
throw it over the
that,
top.
that opens the receivers up. Open Brock Bowers up, Mike Mayer, that open Thornton up, Cody Myers, Tucker, whoever's out there, Mesh, whoever's out there, that opens it up because they can't double cover these guys, or they do double
Yeah,
cover one guy, the other guy's open. So, like I said, Chip Kelly has a lot of options he can work with because I think it was you who mentioned that. No, that was Jason Downs mentioned. He said, "How many times have you seen a Chip Kelly offense where there was really nobody in motion?" I said, "You're right. They didn't run a lot of motion sets in the preseason. They
yeah,
did. It was straight vanilla. It was like that cheap vanilla ice cream you get off the ice cream truck. that had no flavor to it.
at Rite Aid.
Yeah, all right. He got good ice cream though. Well, when
Thrifty, yeah,
they
Thrifty's
did,
cool.
they did when they were open. They closed now, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's like that vanilla you get that looks like vanilla, but it tastes like white. That's all it tastes. It tastes like white. It
Yeah,
don't taste like anything.
it tastes like shit.
Exactly. So that's how vanilla they were. Like,
And
what's it
I,
called? Ice
that's
milk.
what
They
I'm
call it.
hoping though.
They
That's what
call
I'm
it ice
hoping.
milk.
I'm hoping it was all vanilla because I
It
mean we even
was.
seen Pete Carroll too. He said himself, he's like, we're just running basic play calls. Like we're not because we're like, are you really as a new team gonna go in there and expose your hand? Like you got pocket aces. You're gonna go in there and be like, hey, I got pocket aces. Check this
No,
out. Like you're not gonna do that.
but
If you're smart, at least.
some names did. I watch like why
Yeah.
like they run a full offense right now. Okay, that's good for you guys because some teams value winning in preseason than other teams. Be careful. No, say I don't care about preseason. I'm evaluating my players and when we do certain things, can they step to the table? That's all I want to see. That's why. What was that? One team I forgot what team was it? They had their starters in there, man, for almost a whole quarter. I'm like,
Damn.
who?
Preseason? Fuck.
Yeah. Well, it happened for like more than half the quarter. It wasn't the whole quarter, but why your stars in there for so long? Who team was it? Jacksonville? Was it Carolina? I don't know if I got. They're one of the teams that don't win much anyway, so I had to be Carolina or something
Yeah.
like that.
And I mean
But
Pete Carroll, as of right now, I feel like that this preseason that we just went through, he was really just trying to see what he had. Like he was just trying to see what because he's a new coach, bro. New guy. He's new. Everyone's new. So I feel like that's everyone expected a whole lot more out of preseason, like explosiveness wise, out of Genty and Thornton and all these guys. But it's like at the end of the day, bro, like Pete Carroll's in here just trying to see what he got to fuck around with. He's not in here trying to win preseason games and do like he's trying to see what he has. You know what I mean? Throwing guys in the fire to see how these guys really will play when it comes time to really go in there and play a real season game. Because, bro, we already know season games are different emotion than a preseason.
Right. We know.
So that's why I wasn't too mad with our record. Like it's preseason. Like Pete Carroll's
I'm
trying to
careless.
see what we got.
I can care less. I'm getting we can 0-2-1. So what? Who cares? It don't
Yeah,
count. Only thing I don't get to preseason. He want to see who can do this and that because he got competition which he likes.
yeah,
And then also, you got to put the rookies in there, see how they perform, the UDFAs, the people they just signed to see what they're capable of doing. So that's all he was doing. I mean, if they
yeah.
can win, fine. They don't, oh well, so what? He's evaluating his players.
Yeah, I mean that's what the mindset I kind of got. Like he wasn't really in there trying to do nothing too crazy. He just in there like hey, I got to see what I got here. You know what I mean? I fuck first year back. I got to see what I'm working with. Who do I got to add? Who do I got to let go? Who do I got to pick up? And who's the guy to look for in the future? You know what I mean? Like that's what he's not in there to go in there and. But I get it. You know what I mean? It's a physical game, competitive game, right? You want to win, but I mean we got to be realistic here too. At the end of the day, knowing
I
that
don't know.
it is a new team, so it might take some time to get
I,
the
I,
gel
don't,
going.
I don't know about that he's right. I know vanilla is vanilla, and I know it doesn't help anybody else. But they're not gonna go out there and try to play the whole playbook so the NFL can see what they're doing because everything is new. Well, they're not gonna put film out there for that. And of course, they don't develop anybody. Yeah, I understand that too. I want to see more. Everybody want to see more out the Raiders in
Yeah,
the preseason,
yeah,
but that wasn't their plan to do that. They was evaluate players of what they can do. I mean, not playing out anything playbook. I wouldn't. I want to show you my playbook now, especially everything's new. You guys know what we're gonna do. It's gonna be surprised when we play you guys. After about 4 or 5 games, they'll probably know our tendencies and everything else. But for right now, I'm not showing you crap. And developing, oh yeah, they got a lot of veteran guys who played for before, so they don't need that much development. The rookies, yeah, they got a few, but I don't see them playing their whole playbook. Like I said, I expected more in the preseason. I was wanting to see a Chip Kelly offense. Didn't see none of that from used to seeing. So I get your point, East Coast, but we got to see. We got to look at Pete Carroll, new head coach of the Raiders, new offensive coordinator, Chip Kelly. They're not gonna put their business. They're gonna put their news out there. Hey, you guys, look what we're doing. Nah, that's good.
yeah. I mean, definitely they're running some of it. I don't doubt that, but I mean, we really just gotta wait and see, bro. I mean, that's just what it is. We're gonna see week one. We got week one coming up here, fucking right around the corner. That's what's gonna come down to. We're here, man. So all the talk everyone has been talking about, all the haters, all the people who got us high on the pedestal, like we're gonna really see where we're at this year.
Yeah,
But I'll tell
exactly.
you this, I have a whole lot of faith going in this year than what I did last year.
Well, I had a lot of faith last year, but that got dashed.
Yeah, that shit got killed, huh?
Oh my god. Oh yeah. I look like okay, never mind now.
1,000% media talk. Yeah, like I said, I mean,
Well, that's just it. I mean, well, we saw what they did. We know that was basically vanilla. Them doing that, that's their choice to do. I mean, they could have shot their whole playbook out there, but what purpose that does? Because they want to evaluate the other guys that came in the building. They know what uh what's his name, Mo? They, they know what Brock Bowers is capable of. They know all
yeah,
these guys capable that's been on the team last year. They just want
Michael
to see
Mayer.
other. Yeah, they know what they're capable of doing. They just want to see what the rest of the team do. They want to get them to play together. You know. So yeah, I mean, I didn't care. I didn't care. The kid went 0-3 in pieces. They went 0-2-1. I didn't care. I just want to see plays. I was
Yeah.
at this point. I didn't see the Chip Kelly offense I've been seeing in these past few years. But
But I tell you this though,
that was
we
some kind of pass in the first game and on forward.
yeah, I'll tell you this though. We went 4-0 one preseason.
Yeah, I remember
right?
that.
And we
Hmm.
looked hella good, right? We
Yep.
looked good in a motherfucker. And
Yep.
as soon as the season came,
As
it
stunk.
was a wrap. So we could go either way. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard to base a team's potential and what their record will be based on preseason because you don't know how these coaches are doing it. You don't know what their schemes are. You don't know, like you said, if they're just trying to bluff or maybe they're trying to hold out. We don't, you know what I mean? We don't know what it is yet. And that's why like I really hate to judge teams off of preseason. But I mean, like we get a glimpse of what we got, who we got in the room, you know what I mean, who got the talent, shit like that. But as far as basing a total season off of it, I try to stay away from that. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, no, it's because though they hardly ran 12. Yeah, they didn't. And Montgomery be traded by week 8. I doubt that seriously. They only have 3 tight ends and one on practice squad, so why would they trade him? That makes no sense. Um, what was I looking at? Oh yeah.
Oh
So
man,
I look at the Raiders brought. They brought in linebacker Brian Osmo was second, and then draft Driscoll. And they released Matt Jones. I don't see how he stayed on the whole team because I watched him games like, dude, what are you doing? Linebacker Matt Jones. They released him. And Trey Taylor. I was shocked about that. How you feel about
yeah.
that?
No, I thought he was one of them dudes that was going to be around. Honestly, that was. Just when you look at depth, you know what I mean. I thought he was one of the guys that stood out as one of the backups. I'm not saying he's a starter or anything like that, but he definitely stood out to me.
Yeah, they had to get rid of that linebacker Matt Jones, so they did that, and then they got that other guy, Brian Ashmore. I don't have too much on him. I have to look him up. But
Yeah, he got a little motor on him.
they didn't even bring another quarterback for that reason I spoke of earlier, just in
Yeah,
case, because like Pickett's still banged up a little bit, hamstring, so they're not going to take a chance on him. So like I said,
yeah.
Driscoll will be that mercy guy. They definitely not going to put Cam Miller in there, you know, right now.
He's not. Yeah, he's not ready for all that.
Not close being ready yet. Maybe if per se that the Raiders are going to season 11 and let's just say they go 11-4 and they don't have to win against the New York Giants. They already got their playoffs things mapped out. Chiefs. They might throw him in there like, okay, we have done this route. We are in the playoffs. You can go in there and play for a little bit, put their second, third string in. If that's the only reason I can see them coming in.
Yeah,
Only reason.
yeah,
But than
yeah,
that,
yeah.
they're gonna throw them in the fire, right in the middle of season 9, week 9, and they throw them in there. No.
Yeah, we're hoping those guys never even really touch the field. You know what I mean? When it comes down to secondary quarterbacks. Um, but yeah, I mean, as that's what I'm saying, dude. This coach does not stop. Pete Carroll, he's one of the guys that keeps working, and you keep adding depth, bro. You keep adding competition. Because if you just have a small amount of guys, like it's like when you're scouting in a little city. You know what I mean? Like if you're scouting in a little city, you're going to be so confined to what you got. But when you're scouting in a big city where there's a lot of noise, you're going to be open to finding better players. So I'm all with the additions. You know what I mean? Just keep bringing people in and see who wins these battles. See who's
Mm-hmm.
more competitive. See who really got the edge.
All right. So yeah, Rock. Yeah, they're 2.5 points underdogs against the Patriots. Well, like I said, that's basically a toss up. Basically under a field goal. Who wins this game? So it's not like a 9 point Patriots favorites. They're like right there. And like I said, sometimes NFL gives the home team 3 points added to their, to the score because they're their home team. So there it is right there. So it's a toss up.
Yeah,
So
Brian Samoa, he was good in college. But I mean, he just Vikings didn't work out for him. You know what I mean? We'll see what it is.
yeah, but yeah, I get all that. Some players are great in college, in the NFL, and they suck. But then when team gets them, they suck. They can go to another team, they play good. Sometimes it depends on what kind of defense they're playing, what kind of system they want to play in there, or sometimes need a different atmosphere. You see it all the time. Like he sucked for us, like Key, what's called Arden Key. He didn't really
Yeah.
play that well with us, but he went to another team. I'm not gonna say the team's name because I don't want somebody getting upset with me. Elsewhere, he started playing like where was that at? So different players go different teams, different coaching styles makes a player play a different way.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
he might suck in one team, and might be all pro in the next team. So well, again, just wait and see. But I know one thing: he's definitely upgraded over Matt Jones, who looked horrible out there. I don't know why they kept him. Maybe he's a good special teams player, but there it is. Like I said, I'm not putting my hopes up on him. I just said that he
Nah,
signed him.
he's just a dead piece. He's not.
Yeah,
We're
right.
not counting on a dude to be the starter, but if he could go in there and show us some shit and be a good rotational guy, then we won. You know what I mean?
They
Because like,
signed him. They signed him to the practice squad. They didn't sign him to the team.
yeah,
They signed him to the practice squad. So that means
he's still
if he don't
fighting.
work out,
Yeah,
bye. So it's no
yeah,
big
they're
thing.
fighting. And that's what I'm saying. Like the more guys we add, bro, the more pieces we add. Maybe they're not the best. Maybe they're not the shiniest star in the fucking sky. But
Mm-hmm.
just to add more competition and to keep bringing guys in, to keep letting people know in their head, like, hey, you got to keep going because I'm constantly bringing guys in that are trying to take your job. That's gonna make every player in there just go a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he couldn't thrive. Yeah, I understand. I understand all of that. That's fine. I don't care because he's not signed to the team. He's signed to the practice squad. So they don't have to have him use him out the way. If he doesn't work out, they like bye.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Well, on to the
he's
next.
going to take over Devin White's spot to take over Atlanta Roberts' spot or anybody else of that nature. He's on a practice squad for depth. They got rid of
Yeah.
one linebacker that didn't do well in the preseason and got another linebacker who could and could not work out. Like I said, well, one man's trash is another man's treasure. He might not work out there. He might work out here. Different regime, different coaching style, different everything. But
Yeah.
I'm not worried about him because I can say a practice squad player. He's not starting. Big deal.
Yeah. Just like I'll just that's how I felt about Driscoll and Pickett and all these guys. We've been like, it's just all added depth. You know what I mean? Like we're not like all these guys that we're signing now are not gonna be starters.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
No.
because I see a whole lot of people bashing the guys we're signing, I'm like, dude, like it's depth, bro. They're not gonna be starting. We hope fucking Kenny Pickett and Jeff Driscoll never even get to see the field.
Yeah,
Unless we're up
I hope he does.
60-0, then hey, why not?
I hope Driscoll never sees a football field in a real game. That means that our main quarterback got hurt. And I don't want to ever see him on the football. Like you said, unless we are blowing the team out, yeah, you put him in there. Save Gino some energy and all that stuff. But I don't want to see Prisco or Pick on the field. I don't see those guys unless for a minute or two. Geno Smith had to come out for a minute. Got winded. Got hit in the stomach, got lost his wind. Then he comes in. Yeah, okay, fine. But I don't want to see him start.
No,
No.
and they won't ever start unless something drastic happens like that.
Yeah.
Which,
So
but if that happens, bro, it's gonna be sad.
yeah, like I said, I don't. Like I said, I don't care. They sign the guys to practice squad. They can sign the guys that want to practice squad because there are a lot of guys out there still that has no teams to go to. So when they do get the practice squad, you know what they're gonna do? Play their damn hardest to make the team, so they can be on the team. So that's another thing. Let's see.
Sam, he's fucking crazy. The
What
Driscoll
what
was the cop's name.
what is that? What? Okay, wait. Driscoll was the cop's name that arrested me back in summer '86. Was sad. It shouldn't have been doing what you were doing.
Driscoll,
Or better yet, they shouldn't have got caught. Where it says it's not a
right,
crime till you get not a crime till you get
right.
caught.
I agree, Clara Clark, AP. That was his role. Hype man.
Yeah, he was a good hype man. I mean, he was a change from what we had because nobody wanted him.
Yeah.
Nick Dummy. The team didn't want him. I didn't want him when they hired him. I was like, what are we doing? Why are we hiring this guy? Do you see his history?
Same shit
History
with Luke
has it.
Getsu.
If you don't study your history, you're doomed to repeat it. So that's exactly what we did. They didn't study his history. Because I guess Mark Davis wanted the Patriot way. I was like, no, we don't need Patriot. We need Raider way.
Yeah, you gotta create your own lane, bro.
Yeah, and then, we can't do that. And we're not doing that now. There's no Patriot way. There's no people say this is Las Vegas Seahawks now. Like what?
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not digging that. Hell no.
Yeah, that means you guys got the Kansas City Eagles then, because that's where Andy Reid came from, the
Right.
Eagles, or the San Diego Wolverines, or the LA Wolverines, whatever you want to call them. So coaches change teams all the time.
I'll tell you this
So,
though. McDaniel's never got no standing ovation. Like fucking, you seen what happened with AP. The fans and the players pretty much got him that job.
Mhm.
Like honestly, AP should have never been head coach for us.
Yeah, he's never been
Like
intern,
usually,
but
yeah, usually you yeah, intern, but you know, I mean, they ended up signing him on and gave him a shot. But like usually, you'll see a OC or a DC go in there and take over. Guys that
yeah,
have been around the coach and know, you know what I mean?
yeah, it's true. Well, I guess Mark Davis saw how the players liked him a lot, how he ran the practices, how the players reacted to him in the locker room. And I guess Mark Davis before that saw how they were down and out. They go like he goes locker room, everybody's all like, but AP comes in there, everybody, yeah. So he
Yeah,
saw that
exactly.
and decided to,
Yeah,
and then the fans pressured Mark Davis like, I don't know how hard let that one guy had that sign follow Mark Davis everywhere in the parking lot, smarten up. So I guess you know what, you got to remember this is a business, but without the fans, the business will crash. So you
yeah,
need fan support. I mean, the fans don't run the team, but we can dictate a lot of things because if you don't do it, if you like one of them teams uh, like the Panthers, I forget what they were near Jacksonville when they first came in the league, they had nobody there at the stadium. Jacksonville Jaguars, they had nobody in the stadium until they had a one playoff run that one year and they almost beat the Donkeys. But they had nobody in their stands before that, and it gets to the point where that's after the Raiders have moved back to Oakland, and then the Lions moved out to St. Louis. That we had no team in
yeah,
L.A. And then there was some talk about Jacksonville. Let's move to L.A. They have a team. Let's move to L.A. because it's a big media town, not the
yeah,
second largest next to New York. So let's talk about that. I said Jacksonville Jaguars move to L.A. No, I don't think that's going to happen. Of course, it didn't.
yeah. You remember the Oilers?
Yeah,
That's an
Houston
old
Oilers.
school. Yeah, that's an old school team right there.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember them
a
on the old Madden.
that's the AF. That's the AFL team. That's what it is. Houston Oilers AFL team.
Yeah, I like the logo and the colors they had though. It was pretty clean.
What that? Well, I remember always had that one running back named Earl Campbell. That's what I remember. She would run
Yeah,
people
he was.
over.
Yeah, that dude's legs were massive, bro. He'd
And
run
that's
your
what.
ass over.
And I'm glad you brought that up. Well, I brought it up. We both brought it up. That Genty has to learn, and he said it. Which choose the right battle because when he got hit by that linebacker on that little short swing pass Geno gave him and got
Oh
spun
yeah,
around, yeah,
yeah,
you lost that, and you had to come out the game.
yeah.
Prior
They
to that,
went to the tent.
yeah. Prior to that, he had that good run where he that corner that DB came up. He just pushed him out like get off me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he said, I gotta learn battles to fight because when I see a linebacker coming like that, yeah, I gotta kind of protect myself. DBs, I'm gonna run them over.
yeah. You can
Yeah,
run. Yeah.
yeah, that was like a welcome to the NFL moment for him. Like, yeah, dude, welcome.
Oh yeah, he felt that one for sure.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's what he came out.
he had to get out. Yeah, there was no way. Like he said, I think he said it too, right? He's like, I had a stinger or some shit like that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they had him in concussion protocol too because it was a nasty hit. Yeah, turn around, spun around like yeah. We don't need to see that anymore.
yeah,
Dude, just choose your battles correctly. If you see a DB coming at you, yeah, you can go with Lord of the Boom. But if you see a linebacker or one of those defensive linemen coming like that, yeah, kind of tuck under, kind of roll it off the tackle a little bit. But no, let's not do that. You're not Earl Campbell like what do you say? Like Paul said, yeah, 36-inch ties, dude. That thighs are huge.
yeah. He was huge, bro. He was like a refrigerator, walking refrigerator.
Exactly. You're not built that way. That's why Earl Campbell didn't last in the league as long as he did because you just took all those tackles on. Look great, but getting beat up
He
that
was like
much.
he was like Mr. Refrigerator out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Like somebody took a boat and rolled down the hill. Like, you gonna stop that? Nope. I'm not getting in that guy's
Yeah,
way. Yeah, I was
yeah,
hoping Jason come on, but he hasn't came on yet. Was really busy?
yeah.
Probably
He's
sleep.
yeah. Fuck man, a hospital shit will drain you too. I know how that is, bro. That's tough.
Oh yeah, I've been there a while back. No more. Years are gone.
Yeah,
Except
when
my
we had my daughter 2 years ago, bro, I was in the hospital for like 6 days. 'Cause my daughter
really.
was like, yeah, my daughter was premature.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that
like she
would
had
be
to, yeah, she had to learn how to like eat out of a bottle before we could take her home because they're feeding her through her nose.
go through the tubes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's always hard to hear, man.
yeah. Now she's good now. Now she's healthy, baby. Fucking yeah, she's running around like a mug.
Oh yeah, I remember watching Earl Campbell in in Texas.
He
He was
was
like, you talking about men amongst boys? Yeah, he was that. He was that one. They couldn't tell him for nothing. I think the NCAA want to say now we got bang guys like this coming and killing our little young guys because he was murdering people,
he's killing
literally.
them. Yeah, I
Yeah,
seen.
on the court.
I watched his old highlights. Yeah, he's
It was just they
different.
couldn't stop him. They could not stop him.
Even
But
Barry
like I
too. I
said,
mean, Barry's a whole different kind of running back. But Barry Sanders, I watched his shit and I'm like, fuck, like,
Barry Sanders wasn't running people over. He eluded you. You're
yeah,
like you
he
think you got
juked the
the
shit.
you
Yeah,
think you got the tackle, you got him all set up for the tackle, then all of a sudden he's not there anymore like a ghost and he's behind you. Like shut.
and like Adrian Peterson kind of resembled him. You know what I mean? Like the last guy I could really think of.
Yeah, Agent Peterson. And people compare like, oh, we got the next Barry Sanders. No, we don't.
Yeah, he's not shifty like that.
There'll never be another Barry Sanders. Like there'll never be like a might be another Campbell because he was big. And there might be another Walter Payton if you guys remember him. Might be another Eric Dickerson out there because that's what he reminds me of. But there'll
Oh
never
yeah,
be another Barry Sanders because that you talking about generational. Shit, yeah, he
yeah,
was. He
he
played
was.
behind the worst offensive line in history. It seemed like. Yeah, like Paul said, he was like Barry
Yeah,
Sanders, the one who set up modern day Madden, the hit stick, the joystick. You're like, yeah, you were just like couldn't stop him.
he wouldn't run you over, but you thought you had a hit on him. He was out your way quick.
Yeah, he was. He was juke and move. Hey, yeah. Speaking of that, could you imagine him playing the kickoff return?
Oh yeah,
Where they changed it. Can you
that'd be
imagine
nasty.
that?
That'd be nasty.
That would be man incredible.
You got to grab guys just like that. The kickoff game is completely different, bro. It's changed like drastically. Before,
Okay,
you know what I mean? Before you get the guys in there that are DBs and wide receivers and you know what I mean? Cordell Patterson, all them guys, Devin Hester, and those were the guys when I was growing up. All the wide receivers and defensive backs. I mean, they're the ones running it.
that
But
was
now it
good.
seems like you need the guys that can go out there and break a tackle or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They can get
we get
off.
they got to break tackles, but like I said, make sure you know to choose your battles correctly because you don't want to go up head up against these linebackers who are bigger and fat, just as fast as you are, because they waiting to hit you and you waiting to run past them. So you got to choose your battles carefully. Yeah. So I'm talking
No
to
doubt.
Jason right now.
How's he doing?
He said he got about 10 minutes. Still got to do some packing. So yeah, 10 more minutes. You got about 10 minutes. Just want to come and say hi. Yeah, so in case you guys didn't hear, in case you guys just came in, the third part of our cover three show is not here because he was in the hospital with his brand new baby daughter, born yesterday, 10 a.m. So hopefully
Yeah.
you can get here. Oh,
No,
that's it.
I got to unpack. I still gotta get some
Oh
shit
shit, I thought it was
situated.
Jason. I looked at the wrong name. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was you. Come in
He
when you can.
said,
But you come on in when you can. I thought it was Jason's message. I saw the private chat. But come in when you can. Chewy. I
"Yeah, no, dude, like I said, I'm living out of boxes right now, bro." I was like, "God damn,
remember those days. I
moving is
hate
not fun. Moving is not fun, bro. Especially when you
no.
gotta go to work. It's like, God, you ain't got no time."
You know what's so hard is that you live in a place for a couple of years and everything's there. Then when you start moving stuff, you're like, God damn, I have all this stuff. That's what I hate.
Yeah, we threw
Like
a
I
lot
didn't
of
know. I
shit.
realized I had all this. And you know what, Paul? I appreciate it, man, because I'm not. Yeah, teams are teams. I like football. Period. I'm a Raider fan, but I like football. Period. This season, I could not wait for the season to start because after
Yeah.
football, there's basketball. I watch basketball. There, so what? We're a Laker fan, but when that's all said and done, it's pretty much boring for sports.
Oh yeah.
There ain't nothing really watch. Baseball, I can't really sit at home and watch a baseball game. I can watch the highlights. But I can't really sit at home and watch baseball because to me that's boring too. Going is different, but nah, I just can't
That's some
wait.
real. That's some real shit right there, Paul.
I appreciate that, Paul. If you do. So uh, so we give predictions. I don't know if Jason will come in tonight. If he does, Be great. Let's see. No. Um.
You guys made a huge move, Paul.
Oh, you
Go
a
go
Cowboys
Patriots.
fan?
That's tough.
Good luck, because you guys in that division. So, and then losing your boy, man. I know you guys are hurting behind that,
Yeah, that
but
was a tough one.
you got to see it right on the wall. He wasn't doing anything in practice. He didn't want to. He wanted his money. He got paid. Boy, did he get paid.
Yeah. But
That
hey, the Cowboys did. They got 2 first rounders. So I mean, shit, you can build off some shit like that.
Yeah, and they got a defensive tackle too. So they got
Or
and
or
they
even
got
move down, get two second rounders, depending on what kind
they
of
got
situation you're in.
they got a player out there too to seal the deal. So like you guys lost one of the best, I think, sackers in the game, but you didn't want to keep a guy on the team who don't want to be there.
Yeah, you
You
can't do
know,
that. It'll
yeah,
fuck it's like a one bad apple ruins the bunch. You know what I mean? You can't.
exactly. He'll mess up the locker room, but get everybody else having doubts about the team and ownership and all that stuff.
Look at Devontae Adams. He did that shit here.
Exactly.
That shit was crazy, dude. That whole team looked different. Like they did, like if you really think about it and look back, bro, like that team had no motion, bro. Like they didn't have any kind of umph in them, or they didn't even want to play.
Yeah, he didn't. After that Devontae Adams and all this stuff, and that especially that Netflix special, he said, "I gotta get out of here. You're gonna get me
Yeah,
killed." That really set the tone
yeah,
for the
yeah,
Bears.
yeah. Jimmy G throwing them passes.
Yeah, well, and guess what? He's back in the same situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
going right back
Parson.
to Jimmy G.
I agree. I agree with you, Paul Parson is generational out of Penn State. He is. He's one of those guys.
I think he was up there with Crosby for like quarterback pressures or something like that.
Yeah,
I seen the list. It was a few for like 4 or 5 guys up there, but I was like, damn, that's crazy.
yeah. I wish we could trade for him, but I was scared of that contract, and you see why. Like I got worried about, is he gonna play 1 year and leave, or we got
It's
signed to a multi-billion-dollar contract, and that's what they did. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Because we're sick of other players to worry about. You can't just put all your eggs in the basket for one player. We've done that so many times before in the past. We still recovering from it. That Chandler Jones crap and all that, we still recovering from that.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, even with the coaches, like we seen all these coaches we had to pay,
Yeah,
where they're all under contract still, and we're still paying them. I mean, not to this day, but like back a couple years ago, it was ridiculous.
yeah, overpaid players. Not saying he's not worth it now, but not in a year that if we had all the eggs in the basket, we just need one player like
Exactly.
what Philadelphia does, and we have plenty of money to spare. We already paid everybody. We had to pay. They got their contracts, and we had some extra money. Yeah, I can see them doing it. I can see them. Okay, we can afford Michael Parsons. Let's get him. Let's get him. We can trade some picks. We're good, but we still not good yet. We still building. We still getting players. Notice they still doing things. So
Yeah,
that just show you that they did talk to Dallas Cowboys. I heard they did about what they want to give, what the Raiders want to give up. I don't know anything about that conversation.
it's too
But
much
Dallas,
for
yeah,
us
but
at least.
yeah,
We're still a whole lot of building we got to do.
exactly. Because Spytek is one of the guys who don't like giving up draft picks. He already said it. Now I hate giving up draft picks, and so it was too much, and then we had to pay him, and then so they backed out of it. Green Bay came there. We give you this, that, and the player. Okay, good. And then signed that big ass contract.
I think Green Bay is gonna be all right, man. I mean, their draft was pretty good too, picking up that wide receiver from Texas. I mean, they're getting weapons. They got Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, he's been good for Green Bay, receiving and rushing.
Mm-hmm.
They got Jordan Love's a great quarterback. I mean, he's a guy that can run and throw too. Defense is getting stacked up. I think they're going to be a team that you're going to have to watch out for as well. Because they were there last year. If you guys remember, they were one of those contending teams. And now to
Well,
see what they got is like, Jesus, bro. Like, they're going to be pretty damn good.
it's different when you have a team that's mostly 90% built as opposed to 40%. We were probably at 40%. But your
Yeah.
team like 90% there and went to the playoffs, then
You
your
grab a guy
division,
like that.
you're winning division games, you need a couple more pieces. Yeah, it's good to do that. But when you had to do a lot of things, because remember now, this is not Pete Carroll's team. This is the remnants of AP, Telesco, and McDumie's team. These are remnants of it. And slowly, you've seen the players that are getting out of here are the ones
Not fitting.
that McDumie drafted, brought in, and some of Telesco guys, except for a few guys. So, they got to slowly weed their guys that they want and their playing style into this team. But, so, yeah. Did I want Michael
Like,
Parsons? Hell yeah, I did. But were they going to sacrifice their future for one guy?
yeah, you
No,
can't
why
do it.
would you?
Can't do it. Like, yeah, like we're gonna need a quarterback here in probably what 4 years? A
Yeah.
legitimate starting quarterback. We don't got it like that. I mean, Jordan Love, dude, he's a solid QB.
Oh, we sat for 4 years, dude. Shit, what's just back? Just
Yeah,
sat for
that's what
three.
I'm saying. Like we're gonna need a guy to come in here and take the throne after him. Just like I said, based on age too. I mean, how much longer does Geno Smith really have?
Yes, I do believe that this quarterback class coming is not like it was a couple years ago, but it's decent. I'm not saying nothing wrong with Cam Miller. I'm saying that they can draft a quarterback next year. There's a couple guys I'm looking at as I watch their games more. I'm not going to say their names now.
I got a couple guys.
Yeah, a couple of guys I see that they can draft
Yeah,
these guys, and it don't have to be a first round pick neither. He can come in there and sit behind Geno Smith because Geno Smith on a 3-year contract, so give him next year. He got 2 years he can sit. Cam Miller that's his second year. He still can sit, and then we can work from that. Briscoe's not going to be here once
yeah,
Pickett get back. I think he's just here temporarily. He gets a paycheck, so he's here temporarily. When Pickett gets fully healthy, then Pickett still be the backup. They don't count it. And if Connell get healthy, that's all I'm gonna see what happens then. So
yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of done with seeing Aiden O'Connell shit, bro. Like we seen what he's about. You know what I mean? We need it's a different ball game nowadays, bro.
hey,
What's
Myra G,
cracking?
what's up, Myra G? What's
Excuse
up?
me,
Your favorite Taxika come by? Oh yeah, you everybody's favorite, Myra. Yeah,
Scorpio Nation. You know what it is. But yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, when it comes down to, bro, we just really gotta wait and see. That you know what I mean. What's the saying? Uh, fucking bullshit walks. Whatever how they say it. You know what I mean. We did all the shit that we've been hearing. Like I said, the good, the bad. We're gonna finally see what it's really made of. Like we're gonna see who was right. We're gonna see who was wrong. There's
money
gonna be
talks, bullshit. Money
money
talks,
talks,
bullshit walks.
bullshit walks, baby. Yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. Well, Carroll tried to give him chances to do his thing, and he just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
You know,
good.
because
Can't do it.
Chip Kelly can use can fit any quarterback into a system. Certain things we can do with AOC, certain things we can't do with AOC when Geno's in the game, and that's why they picked up Pickett because Pickett is almost like Geno almost like Geno Smith, where he can run, he can move, he can escape the pocket, he can run
Yeah,
RPOs. That's why Bob is a backup. And I do believe when L. Kong get healthy, if they do decide to keep him, he'll be a third string quarterback. If not, he'd be out of here.
yeah.
Because Cameron's
I
gonna be
can see AOC at 3. That's not a bad spot for him. I mean, on this team at least.
no, not the way he's gonna run the offense. I do believe that Pickett will be number 2. Once you get healthy, because like I
Oh
said,
yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
you're an offensive coordinator. You want to design one playbook that fits the whole team. You want to design 2 playbooks because if Geno Smith leaves, then AOC got to come in there. I mean, all right, guys, move to Plan B. This is what you got
Yeah,
to do from now on. Because even Pete Carroll said when AOC's in the game slows down.
yeah. I was gonna tell you that. Yeah, he said that slows it down, and
Mm-hmm.
I definitely seen it though. Watching it, like it looked different from honestly just seeing Cam Miller out there. Like it looked a little more progressive with Cam Miller. You know what I mean? And with AOC, we got the same thing. He cannot move, and when a pocket collapses, if you can't move, you're screwed. And like I said, we're not set up for a traditional pocket passer. That's not what our team's set up for right now.
Well, the
Like I said, we're
NFL's
not.
not.
The
NFL's
NFL is
not.
different.
Yeah,
It is.
it changes.
Like, yeah, think about like all the good teams right now. What kind of like all these good teams have quarterbacks that can do both run and throw.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Bo
Oh,
Nix. I'm not saying they're great, but like he can run and throw. Patrick Mahomes, he can run and throw. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, like all these guys that are out there winning games, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? Like these guys are mobile and could throw.
They can throw and they can run if they have to.
Yeah,
You know, so that's what we needed. We had a quarterback that can run if they have to. The pocket collapses, they don't kind of panics. You know, so when that happens, defense got them exactly where they want them. They can bad choices, fumbling the ball and getting sacked, throwing interceptions.
yeah,
So, but if you got a quarterback that go shoot like that Geno Smith play, I wish I could show it. That Geno Smith play where he spun around the pocket and threw the ball to Mike Merritt. That's how quarterback we needed. Who can
yeah.
get out of the sack or trouble situation.
And
Because
then
a
you
lot
look,
of
and then you look at the quarterback that Pete Carroll went to the Super Bowls with. You had Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? Russell Wilson at that time was one of the guys that could do both run and throw. Now, I mean, we seen what he's turned into. But I mean, you got and then look at the running back he had when they went to the bowl. And
mm.
it kind of resembles Ray. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from it.
Oh, we got Bronco fan house. What's up? Enjoy the fourth division this year. Oh, the Broncos? Okay, well,
Uh,
we'll see they be fourth division.
we'll
Thanks for
see.
telling us
We'll
that.
see you down there.
We'll look forward for fourth that the Broncos in fourth. We'll look for that. Anyway, welcome to the show, guy. Like I said, any fans are welcome. I don't care. As long as you don't, as long as you don't disrespect the rest of the chat or the content creators, that's fine with me.
Yeah, used to be a dual threat.
Who? Wilson? Oh yeah.
Russ
Wilson,
Wilson. Yeah,
yeah, he wasn't dual threat. Yeah, from
at one time
Wisconsin.
he was.
Yeah,
Now
from
he's good.
Wisconsin. He was awesome in Wisconsin. Uh, we win the whole damn thing this year. Okay, good position. But one thing you got to do first, you got to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
So
the
that's
Chiefs
the
are the
main goal. That's the
dogs.
main goal for you guys.
That's for the
'Cause I
whole
like
AFC though.
yeah, that one game they got beat Chiefs last year was a gimme game because they didn't play nobody. So that's because the Chiefs said we don't want to play Cincinnati because Joe Burrow is Kansas City's kryptonite. They didn't want to play him in the playoffs. Like, no, we let Denver get it. We can beat them. All
Dead ass though.
right, so we're coming on 2 hours, man. I'm so hoping Jason joins, but like I said, he's probably tired. He probably sleep. Yeah, the chair was baby sleep.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
we chilling.
what's that?
Yeah, I got a lot of shit going on here too, man. I got to finish unboxing some stuff and
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's
just got to
busy.
put the room together.
I'm the only one that has nothing to do because nothing to do. You got to finish unpacking, and Jason, our boy Jason, has a baby. I have nothing to do. I'm not moving, and I'm not having no more kids. So hey, there
He's
it is.
good, man. You fucking set for life. I can't wait
Oh,
till I'm your age, Rob. No worries.
yeah, I hope you get to my age, shit, because it's a long time. By the time you get to my age, I won't be here anymore, so you can take over.
There you go. That's how you got to pass the torch, man.
Yeah. Anyway, so I got the Riz winning 23-20, and you got to say what 19-13 or what was that?
Like, yeah, 1913 Raiders win.
Okay, I was hoping that come to fruition. Because this game is important, but not super important. It's the second game because it's a divisional game. But these first two games are to set the tempo for the rest of the season. Because last year, we got our tails kicked by the Chokers. Come back and beat the Ravens. They come back and get blown out by the Panthers. We can't have a season like that. They didn't lose 10 in
Yeah.
a row. No, we got to come out fast and smoking. You agree?
No, yeah, no doubt. I mean, and not only that, but we didn't win any divisional games. Those are the games that really matter when it's crunch time. Don't get me wrong; every game is always a game to win, right? I mean, they're not trying to go out there and blow any games whatsoever. But if we are going to lose these games, we got to make sure we're not losing divisional games.
Exactly. Those most key things. We got to win division, and that's step one. Like you said, went 4-0 and came out in the season, stunk it up. But
Yeah.
like I said, we got to win those games very importantly. All right, Paul, we're playing the New England Patriots. So the first game that'll be Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. And then we're gonna have might have a watch party. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but there's a special thing coming Saturday. So make sure you join us on the last podcast on Saturday. We're starting a little early because it's a special event with the Al Davis Memorial. They're setting up in Brockton, Massachusetts, where he's from. People think he's from New York. No, he's from Massachusetts. Um, so they're setting that up. That's with Renee Jeff and a lot of Black Gold members going to be there, and then we're going to have a live podcast. They're going to show us things. They're going to bring that up. So that's Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern. So that'll be on Saturday.
Saturday
And,
too, guys. Sorry to interrupt you, Chris. Go ahead.
go ahead. No.
I'll say Saturday too. If anyone's in the Central Valley area, Porterville, Eagle Mountain Casino, man, they're having a Raider get together out there. I'll probably be out there kicking it. So
I was thinking Lee, and if you want to jump in with that too, that'd be great too. That'd be awesome. So
yeah.
Stanley. Salute, Gravy. What's happening? We're about ready to wrap it up, Gravy. Cowboys, yep, 45 hours from now, the first official NFL game starts. Who you like in that game?
I got the Eagles, bro. I don't think the Cowboys are there right now.
Yeah, they got.
I mean, like I said, they got 2 first-round picks, so we'll see what they can do with it. You know what I mean? If you're smart, man, you could really move some shit around.
Yeah. What's up, Dan? Not a Cowboy fan, so they can do what they want to do. I got some of my family members are Cowboys fans. They always talking to me about. Say, yeah, you guys ain't won Super Bowl since the '90s, so get out of here, get out of my face.
No, Paul said it. He said Eagles. I hate to say it. Yeah, that's how. Hey, Raider fans were the same way, man.
Well, we were Eagle fans for that one game. That was it.
I was. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I don't have Eagle gear because I'm not Eagle fan, but I rooted for the Eagles. So anyway, with that being said, remember you got anything coming up, Chuy, this week besides the Saturday?
Yeah, besides Saturday, just regular videos throughout the week. That's pretty much it, man. I mean, I'll probably be fully moved in, unboxed and everything. I'm hoping by Friday. So I'll be able to get my schedule back in order. And I just been doing shit on the fly lately, which sucks. I hate being like this. All unorganized.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Life goes on, man. Shit. Yeah. So I understand that. Anyway, also another special now, we're not gonna have a Friday night pull-up show because Jeff's busy organizing that things for Saturday. So we're not gonna have a Friday night pull-up show this week. So we won't do that. We do that thing Saturday, and then on Sunday, hopefully Ray Jason is home with his new baby girl. Like I said, born Monday morning. Hopefully he's all settled in with his new baby, and we'll have our pillaging show Sunday morning. It's gonna be earlier. It's gonna be an hour early because we don't want to interfere with any NFL games, especially our game. Yeah. We're gonna do a preview of games and the Raiders on Sunday morning. That'll be at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 o'clock Eastern. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, you guys, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Hit those like buttons on your way out. And if you're a newcomer, please subscribe. Help me and my boy Chuy out so we got numbers up so we can get in that tier so we can keep doing content for you. Make sure you watch his channel. He does videos on players, not just from the Raiders, from all over the NFL. So, and I do stuff myself by my boy 401 Jeff Raider and other content creators when I can. So hit the notifications because you never know when we're gonna pop up. Until then, you guys be safe out there in these streets. Make sure you guys are eating properly and drinking a lot of fluids because I know some of the parts of the country having a heat wave. We just got over one, still there. So make sure you guys drink plenty of fluids, water, and then save your beer for the game.
Your money for the best.
You guys, thanks for coming in. And once again, go Raiders.
Raiders.